From Chicago to Boston, Midwest to the East Coast, and this island in the Caribbean known as Puerto Rico is why the bars are lethal. Got me going beast mode in this game called life. You better know some cheat codes. Il Divino's back, someone let the streets know. 6 shots for the folks and 5 shots for my peoples. I think it's high time we all have a sit down. Can we all agree the game is gone to shit now? Like the fall of Rome, the death of Romulus, history repeating itself if you know it's obvious. If you had your head inside of a book instead of binoculars, you'd be able to see without a pair of binoculars. Our tax dollars being spent towards the damn omnibus, but the rich stay rich, commoners remain commoners. The tentacles and everything like a damn octopus. Mass media, mass hysteria, how they control the populace. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed, in God we trust. Yet everyone lives in fear around me. The truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed, in God we trust. Yet everyone lives in fear around me. The truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Living in this shy, can't let them catch me snoozing. Dudes be shooting just for the amusement. I refuse to be a victim, never be a loosen. When your city is a war zone, who gives a fuck about Putin? And there ain't nothing safe about the safety act. There's more safety in being strapped. They should choose you, shoot back. Those odds are better than getting caught laying on your back. Don't believe me, check the stats, I'm just bringing you the facts. With my hand on the Bible, I swear to rap the truth. Almighty God, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. My people perish for lack of knowledge. My knowledge I share with you. There's nothing we can't accomplish. One head ain't better than two. That's the purpose of a democratic republic. Discussion on every subject, in truth, logic, and reason, till we reach an agreement. A nation under God is how the states united. Got out of the picture, look how gradually we divided. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed, in God we trust. Yet everyone lives in fear around me. The truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed, in God we trust. Yet everyone lives in fear around me. The truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk.
Arrogance is the primary ingredient that will make you assume you can take action without God. Arrogance. That's actually what it is. You think you got this and you know more than God. That's why your drift turns into a twirl.
Thank God for this day. Hey, you're not promised tomorrow. Realize your life is borrowed, so say what you gotta say. Hey, get it all off your chest. Nothing more, nothing less. Isn't that what Twitter's for? Clout. And all these other platforms. Followers who has more. You have found your reward. Matter of fact, engage some more, and for sure you'll find yourself in these social media wars. Oh Lord, let's talk about it. You be about it, I be about it. So relying on social media, how would you be without it? Non-existent, your entire system would just be a flop if you don't listen and got no vision. How could you reach the top? Twitter fingers like a ninja, stay masked, move fast, you would know who hit ya. Cut you and split ya, causing division, moving on in you like a temporal pincer. Trying to paint the perfect picture, write lyrics like the holy scriptures. Deep and profound, you're feeling me now. After hearing the sound, you're hearing me now. Coming for the facts, now lose track, got me think that this couldn't be more crazy. If I take it back to the very act, you were talking smack when you actually thought you played me. Tell me who's true, there's only a few. Keep me in tune while seeking the truth. Salute to the crew, I'm paying my dues. Be sure to give credit where credit is due. Thank God for this day. Hey, you're not promised tomorrow. Realize your life is borrowed, so say what you gotta say. Hey, get it all off your chest. Nothing more, nothing less. Isn't that what Twitter's for? Clout. And all these other platforms. Followers who has more. You have found your reward. Matter of fact, engage some more, and for sure you'll find yourself in these social media wars. Oh Lord.
Media is just like syphilis, wholesome wickedness, tearing folks down who bore witness to the passions of the movies that they love, to the director who rose up above, the hatred, the jealousy of those who was friendly, who turned into some of the worst of our enemies. A disgrace when your smiles in our face, doing that for only the clout that you chase. It's too late. Fruit of your labor was laced with a poison that most of you clowns couldn't taste. We know who you are, so fake the funk if you want. Make all your videos, cause we know you're a chump. You try to divide, but we was wise to your lies. We testify that you were snakes in disguise. And don't depend on those little simps on your side. They only live off the drama you provide.
Thank God for this day. Hey, you're not promised tomorrow. Realize your life is borrowed, so say what you gotta say. Hey, get it all off your chest. Nothing more, nothing less. Isn't that what Twitter's for? Clout. In all these other platforms, followers who has more. You have found your reward. Matter of fact, engage some more, and for sure you'll find yourself in these social media wars. Who would've thought there'd ever be a Muslim-Christian connection? Welcome to America, this ain't the kingdom of heaven. Two brethren with reverence to the Most High, keeping them strengthened. Counting our blessings in a time where there's division and tension. From the streets to these tweets, the people keep on wildin'. Violence keeps on rising in every single environment. So I pray for God's love to pour out and assalamu alaikum. But take my kindness for weakness, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm just like David, fighting off wars, bears.
We going up, shit going down. We lighting them up, you best hit the ground. Shooting them up, run out the round. When there's blood in the air, you better not dare to come around town. Father, please forgive me, have mercy on my soul. Fools keep trying to test me and I will never fold. It's the way that Wendy raised me, the city of the gold. Load them up and let them go, load them up and let them go, load them up and let them fly.
Woo! It's your boy, El Divino Vega. We here in the other chop shop. It's the chop shop no matter where we're at. And I'm here with my boy, my brother, ACF Slick.
Mikey, good brother. Good to be here, man.
Hey,
It's good to be here, brother.
let me pause this because I'll just keep vibing out. But, bro, we go back.
Yes.
I mean, we have stories.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into them. We might share some.
Yeah.
There's some stories that are worth telling.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. I think some are worth telling.
Some are sure worth telling.
I mean, they're all worth telling.
They're
but,
all, yeah.
Yeah, man. And, I appreciate being here, brother.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, man.
No.
It's been a hot minute,
Mhm.
and yeah, we got history, brother.
We got history.
We go back, and man, it's good to be in the chop shop, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yo, but we back, as I said in the title, the chop shop is back. It was like a double metaphor. The chop shop is back, obviously, for those who following along. Been on a hiatus for about a month now. Had some life shit come across, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
look, man, I'm a husband. I'm a grown man. I got things to do, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, duty calls at home. I got to do what I got to do at home.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's actually the real reason why we're even here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's, just trying to keep a tight knit on things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this was the accessible way to keep this going. You know. But also, I put We Back, and then I followed it with Rebel Tribe. Because that was essentially the group we had, you know what I'm saying? You put me onto it, obviously. You know, it was you initially with what's your cousin's name? Manny, you know.
Manny. I was doing shout out to DJ Lil Manny.
Shout out to DJ.
At the time, I was doing a lot of work with DJ Lil Manny. At that time, man, I think the only other person I was rocking with at that time was Shane. It was Shane was around.
Yep.
Shout out to Shane, Rolling Switches.
Rolling Switches.
But yeah, at that time, man, it was just me and you just banging it out, man.
But yeah, I mean, once we connected, man, and shout out to Paul, man. Shout out to the homie Clay. Come on. One time for Paul, man.
One time for Paul.
We were drinking some screwball eggnog. Tip the season to be jolly. We in it. Salute.
Salute and shout out to Paul. Because he was the one that introduced me to you.
Yes.
Although we had crossed paths
initially
or earlier in time.
Yeah.
Well, we had never never formally introduced.
That's right.
And we had never done anything at all. It just happened that when the homie Paul, I was friends with him at the time, and then I was like, yo, I got music, you know, I'm like, hey man, check out my shit. I do music, boom, boom, boom. And then he's like, yo, my, you know, I got, you know,
My cousin.
my cousin.
He's my cousin.
He gets down too. I think you guys would really vibe out.
Yeah.
And yeah, he you know, he hit you up, linked us up, and then we never saw him again. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, it's long story short that, you know, he did introduce us.
Yeah,
and,
right. That's right.
And yeah, man, a lot of things got rolling after that. Probably for a good, I want to say at least 2 years, bro. Strong.
Dude, we were going hard for at least 2 years.
At least 2 years. We were doing it, man.
We put it in work, bro.
And that's a great feeling.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we were doing shows, Texas, Miami.
Yep.
You know, here, Chicago, suburbs. We were putting in work, though.
Yeah.
You know, and it's honestly, here's the crazy part, and this is, I guess you could say, slight promo. I got some songs that I realized we had that I never dropped.
Yeah.
That's about to be dropped.
Same, bro. Same.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
They're a vibe, man.
Yeah.
They're a vibe, bro.
I mean, some of those songs, bro, were definitely ahead of the time.
They really were.
And you got to remember too, we were just, you know, we were just going at it, bro.
Yeah.
We were just going in the studio. I'll send you something, you'll write it down. You'll send me something, I'll write it down. We were just pumping shit out, bro. And you know, we weren't sitting thinking, you know, too much about anything. We were just rolling. We're just rolling with the punches, man.
Yeah. No, it was like, yeah, you're right. It was like whatever you were working on, you shoot it my way. I'm like, I bet. Whatever I was working on, shoot it your way, bet. And it was just that easy. But it's like that was our sole focus at the time. You know what I mean? Like nothing else was really. There was nothing else we were entertaining ourselves with but that. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I remember we were really not going out as much. Every now and then we'd be like, all right, let's you know what I'm saying, let's hang out, let's do something. But it was literally just like
we were just working, bro. We were working
music, writing, and you know, it's for those that are thinking, well, what the fuck happened? Well, what happened to the Rebel Tribe? Well, you know, life happened. You know, it's you know, hey, you know, things happen, man. I got busy with other stuff. You got busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I forgot who else, but it was Presley. Just honestly phenomenal artist that I've been, you know, blessed and privileged to work with. I was telling her, like, you know, just the story of my life seems to be, as much as like I have these passions, you know, it's like real life still sets in, you know, and I have to tend to it. You know,
you have to, man.
Unfortunately, you know, I didn't choose the path of the guy who's like, oh, I sacrificed everything. I lived out of my car. I didn't have a cent to my name, but you know, I grinded. You know, that was you know what I'm saying. Like, and you have those guys, and apparently it seems like those are the only guys that make it. You know what I'm saying? The guys who say, I will be a bum dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll be this bum ass nigga and I'll make it. And they do so I'll make it. You know what I mean? But then the guy who's like trying to balance, you know, real life responsibilities. If you have family, if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, like, or a kid, you know, a spouse or a girl, whatever, but then you're still trying to chase your dream, your passion, work a real life job because you're still trying to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get no love. You know what I'm saying? People don't really know how hard that is. You know what I'm saying?
And man, you know what? Going right to that point, man, one thing that I've kind of been told, witnessed myself is man. I mean, the people, like literally the people that make that leap, the ones that actually get to that level are the ones that said, hey, I'm not going to work this job anymore. I'm going to be broke.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to feed my son or pay my rent.
Right.
But that's what they like. You literally have to be in one way or another, like straight up obsessed with the goal.
Yeah.
And meaning, no, you can't. For the most part, dude, if you're here's one thing that I say, and I don't mean this in any kind of disrespect or dig at nobody or nothing like that.
Right.
But when it comes to like people like me and you and our circles, and you know, a lot of music people do music and they got videos and they're doing shows, it's great, man. Right. But it's like, do you still go to work?
Right.
You still go to work, right?
Right.
Yeah, I still go to. Okay, then honestly, bro, you haven't
Yeah.
you haven't
Right.
you haven't made it to that level.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know, like I don't
Different
care.
level,
I don't
yeah.
care if you got 100,000, 500,000 views
Right, right.
or whatever.
Right.
You know, unless to me, and this is just
No,
my opinion, brother.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's not I can see how it could be misinterpreted and be taken offensive,
yeah,
but I get what the point you're making.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a certain way of telling whether or not you've made it, and that's that if what you're doing for a living, or maybe even not a living, right? Because if we're gonna give some kind of, like, I guess, pat on the head or pat on the back to the guy who sacrificed
yeah,
feeding his kid,
Right.
which sounds kind of crazy to say,
right,
when you have to think about it, you know, but they'll justify it, obviously,
yeah.
and maybe there's something to that, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't have that in me, you know, like I wouldn't be able to do that.
I mean, I
You know
couldn't
what I'm
do
saying?
that.
So like it's like I can't, because here's the reality. As much as I can say, it seems to be that those are the guys that make it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other reality. Not all those guys make it.
Good point.
So that's why I think I'm not sure that risk
Yeah.
is worth taking.
Yeah,
Because not all of you guys that decide to do that make. I've seen some bum ass dudes stay bum ass dudes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And show nothing and have nothing to show for it.
And,
You know what I mean?
and it comes down to the fact of, like, man, some people just got a lot more to lose, man.
That's right.
And honestly, like, as much as we would all like to be a star, celebrity, or not even that star celebrity, but to be successful in music,
that's
and something creative,
more so like that's your job.
you know, that just to have to give up, like, hey, I'm gonna not be able to pay my rent or see my son or provide for my family or do any of this stuff anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna literally have to go and live under a fucking street light somewhere, just trying to figure out something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, I don't know, man. People have done it and not succeeded. Like, that's a great point. You know, for somebody like me, man, when I got a 15-year-old son and I got a job that I need to pay my rent, like, bro, I gotta live somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta be able to feed my son. So, you know, for me to sit here and say, hey, man, even though I've talked about it a lot, like, hey, I'm just gonna leave everything, drop everything, and go to Florida, right? I'm gonna drop everything. I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna go live in Florida, and I'm gonna fucking shine. Like, yeah, that sounds great, but man, I'm not just gonna dip out. I'm not just gonna dip out.
A little bit like that.
Nah, so you know, but yeah, man, I think it's an interesting topic though, man, because you know, me and you both know people that have been very successful in their music careers, but still could still go to work, still have a job, you know. Like, I know some great, amazing artists, man, that are like, I sit next to them, like, for example, dude, Manny P, bro, that dude, when I sat next to him in the studio, which only had been like 2 or 3 times, I was literally blown away, dude. Like, God, like, damn, man, this dude is freaking talented, man. And the fact that, you know, he's not selling out shows and doing and like
to know that
doing that, it's like, damn, man, that's crazy. Because that dude's one of the, I put him in, like, out of people that I sat next to, I put that dude into, like, probably the top 5, if not the top 3 of just well-rounded, just have that delivery, have that spark, where, like, even if we're just sitting down here next to each other and he's just going over a couple of his songs, it feels like a concert, you know, like you just feel like captured by the music.
Well, I think he's passionate about what he does, you know, his music. I think those are the artists that I feel do that. Any artist that truly, I'd say, like, puts their all into the music, I feel like you can get that. But like also the talent. Like, it's not like that's not enough. I've seen guys feel that they're giving it all and still like, oh, bro, you kind of have some work to do. You know what I mean? But I feel like for artists like him, that like, where it's like every time I'm hearing something he's working on, you know, because obviously, you know, he'll show me like something new he's done, whatever, and it's like, you know, it's not even out yet, but I'm like, I like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, like, when are you dropping it? You know, type shit. Like, it's like you should be dropping that soon. because it's like every time it's always like captivating. You know, it makes me feel good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it motivates me. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I like that. I gotta work on some too.
Yeah,
You know
man.
like especially if I'm off. I love hearing like music from artists when I know that I haven't put in work. Like where I've been like taking a
little break,
a little break,
little
and then
breather.
like, yeah. When I hear when other people are working, I'm like,
yeah,
music shit, man. Like,
yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, it's a tough game, man. It's a tough game, and
Is it suck that we have to say that too, though? You know what I mean?
well,
You know what I'm saying, though? Like,
yeah,
the fact that it's like, why is it a game?
yeah.
Why did it become a game? You know what I mean? Like, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I say that the questions.
You don't want the answer to the question.
Yeah, or we know the answer.
We know the answer.
We know the answer. You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's industrialized. Right?
Yeah,
That's what
well,
industrialization brings.
Well, so
But competition also brings out the best in you.
yes,
You
that's
know?
a great point. That's a great point.
If it's just all free willy nilly art and shit.
So I feel like going on to that, like let's say for example, me, you, and X and Y, you know, we're all in a vibe together. And man, I could sit there and write a verse all day, but when I hear you snapping off and I hear homie snapping off,
Right.
I might sit back and scratch my verse and be like, okay, I'm gonna sit up in the chair, you know, and be like, okay, these guys are going in. So now we're all, and then you're sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna write this fire verse because I know Slick will bring the heat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come sit on the bed, you know. So
it brings the best out.
Yeah, that kind of thing, bro. I love that, man.
Yeah.
That's why I've always been like more of a collaborative type of artist.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I've always kind of kept myself like in a group atmosphere. I never liked performing by myself.
Yeah.
I never liked doing any of that stuff by myself. I always loved the idea of finding, you know, some dope people that are around me that I'm cool with, that we could vibe with, and we just all do it together, man.
Yeah,
and that way there's not like one face to
Right.
it. There's not one name to it.
Right.
It's just like, hey man, here we are.
Yeah.
You know, and it might be me and you this time, it might be you and him the other time, it might be all four of us the time after that.
Yes.
You know, so that kind of stuff I love, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to the music.
Hell yeah. No, I agree with that, man. It's like low key, I mean, well, yeah, I was trying to put together that show. Life happens, so
yeah,
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the concept there was I was trying to, because I agree. I feel like the best shows are those that, at least the best experience I've had, were working with artists that I actually vibe with. You know what I'm saying? That I actually have a connection with. And something about that I just felt like resonated true to me. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like the best experience always. And then also just feeling like kind of tired of waiting for, promoters to put their shows together. Then you got to pay some kind of fee sometimes. Yeah. And it's like, why? I'll just put my own show together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I depend on you?
Yeah.
You know, like I just come up with the money myself, find a place, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just show love to the artists that mean something to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and to me that just seemed right. It just seems more. It's not like right in the sense of like wholesome. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like rather than again like just this whole like what promoters are putting up what.
Right.
You know, they're only really concerned with their own thing. They're not really promoting the artists that are coming. They're just promoting themselves and the event. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the artists have to go out of their way to promote themselves. Yeah. But then every artist is in a sense competing against themselves to promote themselves. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very dog eat dog.
It is
a process that I come to not fuck with and respect anymore. Yeah. You know, so that's why in my mind I'm like I really still want, and I still want to put together that show. But like I said, real life comes, so it's like, all right, dreams and passions have to be, put on pause. Mm-hmm. I gotta, meet up to the responsibilities of my life. But that being said, bro, Rebel Tribe, dog, we've come a long way, man. Yeah. We've come a long way, bro.
We definitely have, bro.
It's Rebel Tribe. It's Rebel Tribe. It's Rebel Tribe.
Man, from basements to stages to music festivals.
Yes.
To like you mentioned Miami. Man, just like We were doing it for a little bit, man.
Yeah,
You know, we were outside, and it, man, how great did that feel, though?
Oh, it was great, dude. I loved every part of it, dude. Going, like, for sure, when we went to South by Southwest, before we got there, that was like a great experience.
I love it.
The vibe was great.
Yeah.
Even though I did get pickpocketed out there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
White chick.
Damn,
She got me good.
I forgot about that.
She got me good.
Holy shit.
She got me good.
Damn,
bro.
Weren't you were just like dancing with her? So
yeah, no, it was funny as hell, bro. Like,
you said she
was
bad.
bad.
She was bad.
No, I'll say that. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is what it is. She was a baddie, dog.
Yeah.
And I remember like I had came back from the bathroom. That's what made it even weirder.
Yeah.
I should have known. You know what I'm saying? But like I was lit, having a good time. I'm coming out of the bathroom, coming back to where we were at. But I don't know if you remember really the spot, but we were like, our whole group was chilling like on like this back end.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a bunch of tables there. We kind of like took it. We all had those. And there was like another group over here, like some group over there. There's like more tables over there. And there was a dance floor in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, then like to go to the bathroom was like around the corner, like whatever. So I had to go through the dance floor to go to the bathroom.
Right.
I peeped old girl too.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay her any attention because it looked like she was with her mans. You know? And then I go to the bathroom, handle my business, wash my hands, like a good old boy. Come to the dance floor. And I have no intention of dancing.
Right, you're just trying to get through.
You know?
Yeah.
And literally as I'm walking, you know, to do her arm, you know, just so slightly stops me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, you know, and it's a baddie. You know, it's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
and
you definitely stopped.
So I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I stopped. And then she starts, you know, she grabs me, you know what I'm saying, pushes me in, whatever, and starts dancing with me, whatever. Hands all over me, whatever.
Ooh.
And you know, but
you were going, yeah.
That's when I'm sure when it happened, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and she's after all that, she comes, she gets, you know, puts it back on me, whatever. You know, and man, you know, I was hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? She got me,
man. You know what? Until you just brought it up right now, I completely forgot about that. But I do remember that, and that was like our first day there.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was the first day.
The night of. Like
the night of.
We got there. We had to.
We got there early.
Yeah.
We did some early shows.
And
then we were just chilling.
Yeah.
Through the night.
Yes. Dude, man, and it kind of fucked the whole trip. Kind of. After that, you know what I'm saying? And that was great, but then after realizing, like, oh shit, I got no wallet. Damn, I got no money. You know, that kind of like, because I don't remember, we had plans. Like, there was something we were supposed to do, but then once that happened, it was like, damn.
Oh, because we were gonna go to South by the Island. We were gonna go over here. We were supposed to go move around, and do some other things.
And that couldn't happen.
We couldn't even do it anymore
because
financially,
we were I'll just stop there because I don't want to throw anybody else on this bus.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I know.
So that was that. But but Miami then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another fond memory for me. You know, when we went out to Miami performing what was it?
Right Now.
No, but it was like I'm trying to remember where was it South Downtown, right?
Oh, we were North Beach.
Oh, North Beach. There you go. That's what it was. Yeah. And, dude, that spot was lit.
It was.
That
was a really good spot.
And then we came across that. I don't know if you remember her, but she was like this, you know, tomboyish, young mom before young mom. You know what I'm saying? And she performed, but like I think she performed before us. And when she saw us perform, she was like really like fucking with our shit, you know. Then she was like, "Oh, drinks on me," type shit, whatever. Dude, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? She had her peoples and it was like the whole.
Yeah,
it was a whole lot, dog.
I remember
Kumar was with us.
Yeah, Kumar was there, PT was there, and Chu was there.
Yeah. And then the little homie.
Was not Brian, not David.
Wow.
Jordan.
Yeah, he was with us. You know.
Yeah, I forgot that he was there. Hey, remember who was supposed to come?
Yeah.
It was Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul was supposed to come. Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul. Hey,
How would that went if Paul would have showed up? Hey, he was supposed to.
But anyway, that's yeah. Back to that. It's just a lot of good times, man, and it's cherished memories. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
It's cherished and fond memories that we were talking to my wife earlier. It's like I don't really share a lot of these things with her, but
yeah,
whereas like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Because I've told her like, yeah, I performed, right? She's always wondered, right?
Yeah,
I performed. I'm like, wait, I always performed. Just I haven't recently,
right?
But yeah, the reality is a lot of my fond memories of performances was us. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing, grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think I can agree with you. When you're by yourself, it's okay. It's not like the worst thing, but it's not the same.
Right.
I realized that, and then I was always like, yeah, I prefer performing with people, and that's why like then afterwards it's like, when me and Man P connected again, it was like, all right, fuck it, like let's perform then. We started working on music together. But yeah, like again, it's the reality is the culmination of my performances, of most performances collaborating with somebody was with Rebel Tribe. Was the Rebel Tribe. But the Rebel Tribe, what should we call it? Trying to think of something slick. The Rebel Tribe phenomenon.
There we go. I like that.
I
like that.
Yeah, it was cool, man. But all that being said, bro, here we are now, years later. Grown man. We were really young then.
We were.
We were very young. We were very young then.
Technically, we're still pretty young, man.
Ish.
We'll call it that.
Ish, we're youngish. But
yeah, no. At that time, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. We just really hit it on the head, bro.
Right.
And we were just running and gunning.
Oh, we was for sure running.
And we were out of town, bro. We were out of town over here. We were out of town over there. It was just great.
Shout out Laylo. Laylo tuned in.
Laylo.
Shout out Laylo. Steven, shout out Steven.
What it do?
Hands on, appreciate you, my brother.
It was good, y'all.
So yeah, bro, like it's obviously like life has gone forward, but I feel like we never missed a beat.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like no matter what happened, or like lack of happening. You know what I'm saying? Because it's if I say whatever happened, people probably think
something went down.
Yeah. It's like it's nothing went down. That's what it is.
That's right.
It's the fact that nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
But it was funny though, because like I remember people still thought something happened.
Yeah.
I remember I told you like it was funny going to that one show where I went to perform with Manny, and obviously you were there too. And then it was like I had the other guys that obviously guys that we were all familiar with, and I'm sure you were still like obviously with. But when I showed up, they're like, man, and I remember you were performing up on stage, and you were up there with I think it was oh man, wow, I can't remember his name right now.
Shane?
No, not Shane.
Not Shane.
You did a video with this guy, just like what's his name?
Ochoa,
man. Yeah. So Ochoa, I remember you performing up there with Ochoa. And yeah, the guys were like, hey man, that should be you up there, bro. You should,
yeah.
Why, what happened? And I'm like, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Hey, like, you got love for me.
Yeah.
But they made it seem like something happened.
Yeah.
Like they thought something had happened, and they like some sort of falling off or something, or like I don't know, like like you should have, like I don't know, they presumed.
Yeah.
That there was like some sort of fallout.
Yeah, because we were doing so much together, and then
just
it stopped.
Stop.
And then
and then here we are, still working. But coincidentally, we're working with other artists.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And everybody always assumes the worst.
They assume the
So
worst.
they're like, yeah, because I think I remember there was a time recently when it was something online.
Yeah.
And I think I had like shared one of your things or had shared an old thing that we had.
Yeah.
And then somebody hit me up and was like, oh, I thought you I thought you guys weren't cool or I thought whatever. And I was like, why you think that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's never been the case. That's still my that's my guy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and it was everybody just assumed that
the worst.
that something bad happened.
And I get it, though, like you said, it makes sense. You're right.
Because usually that's
usually the case.
That's usually the case.
You know, and again, we work all this time, a lot of work together, then all of a sudden it just dies out because of how. And I get the assumption.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's far fetched, but it was still funny to kind of see and witness, and it was like. And it's like I told them, I'm like, hey, I don't mind. Like, I'm still down. You know
right.
Like,
yeah.
You know, like, well, I'm still down to work. But it is what it is. Like life happened. It's truth be told, we just had things happening in our lives.
Yeah.
We were living far from each other. That's really what it was.
Yeah.
You know,
we were living.
You were living.
I was in Bolingbrook.
You were in Bolingbrook.
Yeah. Yeah. At the time I was in Bolingbrook.
And at that time I was already now in the city. I was living by Fort Knox.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? So
that's a hike, man. It's a big
you know
hike.
What I mean?
And then not only that, bro, but you got to remember too, all the stuff we were doing. You know, that shit's not cheap, man.
It's not cheap.
You know, so we were putting up a lot of money to do all these things, and then we were not. You know, once you start, you're not seeing anything on the return.
Yeah.
Then it gets to a point where like, oh man,
you gotta kind of.
I got stuff I gotta take care of, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't keep. Throwing all my stuff at this when I'm, when I'm not getting anything back. So I think that was a lot of it too.
Yeah,
because I it's not like, we were just both like, hey, fuck this shit, man. No, it was just kind of like, it kind of just fizzed out and died down.
I remember we were still reaching out to each other.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, you come out this way. And it was like, man, I'll try, bro. But, like, it wasn't like, it really was that. Like, I remember at one point it was like I was even trying to tell you like when I got the studio in Fort Knox, I was like, yo, like I think this is the move, you know what I'm saying? Like let's put it together. Tell Manny if he's down, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could be the head producer of the studio, whatever. And it was just like you were just like what you're telling me now is exactly what your response was. Is like, man, bro, like I want to, but like right now, like financially, I got these things happening, whatever. Yeah. And that's all it was. It was literally finances and time. Like you were living in Bolingbrook, just that's a distance. That's a mission. Yeah. And so it just wasn't feasible, and that's all it was. But that's the background it is, and and it was just like, all right, well, we still gotta work, so we're still gonna do what we're gonna do. Yeah. And so we did. Yeah, that's all we did. But the reality is anybody who here's the thing. Even those guys that thought something happened, if they were actually listening to my music, they would have known that I didn't, like there was nothing wrong because I would still rep Rebel Tribe in the music. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I still shout it out. Yeah. Like any group that I fucked with, you know what I'm saying? Like I would shout out Rebel Tribe, Hit Shot, Madman, you know what I'm saying? Like I was still shouting. So like that's how like when they said like I know you don't listen to my music. Yeah. I know you don't listen to my music because if you did, there's no ill, will here. Like there's nothing ever happened. There's no bad blood. But like I said, it was interesting to see. And then you're right. Like even up to recently, I'm sure it's interesting to hear that even up till now, you shared something that somebody still thought. It's just crazy how that happens. But I'm interested to see what they say when they see us. Right.
I mean, everybody. I think everybody always tries to assume the worst.
Yeah.
For anything.
For anything.
So
it's like an easy cop out.
It's an easy cop out, man.
Yeah. And
it sounds a lot more interesting in people's minds versus like, oh no, they're still cool, but they're they're just grown men who have their own lives, and they're like, oh. Damn, I thought they were gonna box or something. You know what I mean? Like, put on the glove. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of whole thing, man. But long story short, man, all that stuff aside, we all have that. Both have that history.
Yeah.
On our belts, man.
Oh, yeah.
That experience, because we
Oh, yeah.
were doing some really good stuff, man.
Man,
and not to say that we're still not gonna do some
I was just gonna say
some
that.
stuff, man. I mean, things are just in a different. Things have just shifted.
Right.
To a different lane for you, for me, for my peers, for your peers.
Yeah.
All our lives are different. Our goals are different. Everything's a little different now. So,
That's right.
but even just sitting here chopping it up with you just now is it's great, man. This is something right here.
Hell yeah.
So I'm glad to be here, man.
And more of it. You know what I'm saying?
And more of
it. Chop Shop, man. This is obviously, you've been tuning in here and there, so you know what it is.
Yeah.
We're talking about anything. Obviously, I wanted to start with our history.
Yeah.
Kind of just, introduce that, but this is the Chop Shop.
This is the Chop Shop.
All things, anything and everything in between. And there's a lot to discuss. I ain't gonna stunt. I'm gonna try and keep it on the things that I think you do know.
Okay.
I might still bring up things that I'm sure you don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just don't have to talk about it because the people that follow me and I follow them and things like that. I just know it's in the zeitgeist of the conversation.
Okay.
But we'll let's start a little light. Let's say on topic of music, artists. Are you listening to anybody right now? Is there anybody that got your ear, or are you more like not into it anymore like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause personally, to be honest with you, on my end, there's only a very select few of artists that I'll give my attention to.
Okay.
Because I have no interest to listen to other artists anymore, simply because, one, I feel like it's a lot of the same, and two, and this might sound sour or like maybe a little, I don't know, spiteful or something or hateful, but it's just like, if I can just be honest, it's like, well, I got my own music that I like to hear, that I put effort into, all my effort into, all my heart, and honestly, I'd rather listen to that also any day of the week before I listen to anybody else's stuff, and it just feels like, why am I gonna get a, and I'm talking about like famous artists. Obviously, I still fuck with my like artists that I know, independents, independent artists that are still trying to do something, whatever, right? So like, I'll still play your music. I'll still play Manny P, Shy Tone, Word,
Shy Tone, shout out Shy Tone.
And Man, E.T., guys that I fuck with, little music, whatever. I also listen to their music, obviously, Boom Man, even his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I haven't talked to Boom Man in a long time, but I still like his music.
He's a dope artist.
He's a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? So like, my ear is now more to that, and that's, again, it's probably because I more so, because I think I experienced that, the life of the independent artist, the trying to make it, trying to do something, dreamer, having aspirations, you know what I'm saying? And there's something about that I guess I can respect and cherish, because it just seems like when I'm hearing artists that made it already, they're so full of themselves and full of shit that they, like, for instance, and this is going to sound crazy because I actually do listen to this artist, but then something I heard even in one of his songs that I'm like, bro, you got your head up your ass right now to even say something like that. But I don't know if you've heard this yet, the new NF project they just dropped.
No.
You listen to NF like that?
I can't say I do.
Okay. You know who NF is?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. So he just dropped a new album, or mini album, maybe like an EP or something.
Okay.
It's six tracks total. And for the most part, it's a great album. Like, it's good. But there was something he said where he was like, and he's not the only one to say it. So when I say this, what I'm about to say, it's not even just him, but it's artists that are on his level that have the arrogance to say something like this. And it was something along the lines like, we're the artists that are still talking about real shit, whatever, like, the grind, the hustle, the struggle, the, saying, things of that nature, saying, like, that are still in it for the passion of the music and not just the money and the fame and all that, whatever. And again, it sounds nice initially,
Mm-hmm.
but on the re-listening to that, it dawned on me like you're full of shit. You know, like or not that you're full of shit, but like, you got your head so far up your ass. You are so famous
Mm-hmm.
that you don't listen to independent artists, underground artists anymore. Because if you did, you would know that that still exists.
Yeah.
But even you don't even give them the time of day. You
Right.
asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that was the moment, like not a moment, but it's a moment of me realizing why I justify the way I feel
Mm-hmm.
about listening to like big time artists anymore. Like, or because like your hubris is has allowed you to isolate all the artists beneath you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just can't respect that. You know,
Okay.
because I like to think that if I was ever afforded the privilege to be on your level,
Uh-huh.
I would still have my ear to the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? To the guys up and coming. What's next?
Right.
Who's next? Who's hot? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because every other artist does this. They'll, oh, now that I'm here,
Yeah.
I can get all the big features
Right.
I always wanted. I can get the Drake features. I can get the Cole features. I can get the which is like, don't get me wrong, fine, okay, get
Mhm.
that too, sure. But the moment you put so much importance on that and then yourself because you think now you're something more than what you really are,
Right. Which is usually what happens.
which is usually what happens.
Yeah.
Then it's like, well, you lost yourself then. And now the very thing that you're trying to critique in the song to make it seem like you're aware and awoke to the reality, but you're really not in your arrogance of saying some bullshit like that.
Mhm.
Like, oh, we're the other artists, you know, like, and I'm saying it in a talking way. Obviously, he says
Right.
it in rhyme,
Yeah.
but that's what he says. He says something along that line, and I was just like, oh, you're an asshole, actually.
Yeah. You have no idea what.
And you have no idea what you're
Yeah.
saying because there's plenty of artists that are talking like they're still rapping about stuff like
Yeah.
that. Just they're not on your level. They don't get the airplay that you get, and those actually above you, bro. Because if I'm being honest, you're not like you're J. Cole or Kendrick or something,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know, but and that's me not throwing shade for no reason, but but nonetheless, that's kind of how I felt about that. And overall, when it comes to music, that's where I'm at. Like I'm like very specific about who I decide to give my attention to if it is like a big time artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally the only albums I heard this year, NF's that he just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
The Pusha T and the Clip album,
Okay.
the Pusha T and Malice, which honestly, I don't know if you heard that one. Dog,
I did hear that one. Yeah.
as far as like upper echelon goes, they should get like album of the year,
Okay.
in my opinion. I heard some of that new Cardi B, just because I think Cardi B every now and then does something good. You know, even Nicki does some good stuff too, but Cardi B for sure. But especially that's recent album she just dropped, I'm like, oh, it's not okay.
Okay.
That sounds good, you know. But I still got a lot more to listen to that one. And then literally, not even hip hop. The only other album that I thought was really great is The Weeknd.
Okay. Yeah.
The Weeknd. And that's really,
I'm a big fan of The Weeknd.
the ones that got my attention. I mean, don't and that's not to say that I haven't heard like other things that have dropped in between,
Yeah.
but that's the one, that I only gave my full attention to,
Mhm.
and that honestly, I'll still put on like that Weeknd album for me honestly was like as far as structure,
Uh-huh.
the way that it like literally flows from song to song, like you don't even know if the song changed.
Yeah.
That's how well it's like
Okay.
produced. But then hip hop wise, it's the Clips, and that's it. It's, and the funny part is like I know there's a lot more albums that came out this year.
Right.
Other artists that drop shit. But
Yeah.
that's it. And then other than that, maybe the Bad Bunny shit.
Mm-hmm.
And even that, I only put attention to it because I was told it's like, like he shows a lot of love to Puerto Rico, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll give it a listen. And then sure enough, it was a really good album. it really does have a huge Puerto Rican vibe. You know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, for man, I mean that's a great point. I'll be honest, man. When it comes to when it comes to anything music wise, man, I've actually just been taking a step backwards.
Yeah.
Like anything new that's dropping, I'm honestly not hyped about. To be honest, I'm really not hyped about anything. Nothing's really grabbing me. Like, oh shit, when this album drops at midnight or whatever, I'm gonna go and fucking play this shit through 10 times.
Right.
Like, no, I don't care who it is. To be honest, I'm like, if any of those songs find me, then they'll find me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, bro. I mean, my music algorithm right now is just listening to a lot of old stuff and a lot of non-hip hop. Like, I've honestly kind of branched off from even listening. Yeah. Especially anything new, to be honest, bro. Because I'll be honest, man, and I think a lot of it has to do with age. You know what I'm saying? Like my age coming up. But dude, like man, some of this stuff, bro, I just can't listen to, man. Yeah. And especially when it's like an artist that's been an artist for that's been an artist for 30 years. Right. You know, it's not like I'm listening to some young dude who just coming out, little whoever. Right. Like I'm listening to a dude that's been in the game forever. Yeah. And then now they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. I think there's a fine line because there's some people, man, where I'm just like, so I can't listen to this, man. Like this is like what is this, man? Yeah. You know, but then on the flip side, you got some people like you got some people like Dave East. Okay, Dave East just dropped something, I think, over the summer or over early fall.
That's crazy. I know it's good.
And you know what?
And I haven't listened to it.
I'm a big fan of Dave East. Yeah. And you know what? There was about 30 songs on that project. And you know what? I actually took time because I am a fan of Dave East. Right. And I actually was like, okay, he's somebody that I would listen to if he dropped something. I didn't know he was dropping anything. Yeah. But it just popped up on my thing, new Dave East album. Boom, 30 songs, 25 songs. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'll listen to this. Right. And then probably by the end of it, I probably only, pulled like 4 songs off of it that I liked that I'm putting into my playlist. So, the state of music is so much different now.
I totally forgot. I would be remiss to not mention the Mobb Deep album.
And the Mobb Deep,
because I had to.
Yeah, the Mobb Deep, man, that was great too.
So that I gotta be remiss to mention that, and that was also a good album. I will say, like you, similar. Hip hop's really not even the only music I listen to anymore. Obviously, okay. But see, and I feel like that's also even shown in the music I've released. Yeah, I feel like even the music that I've been working on has been diverse in that manner. Mm-hmm. But because I'm not fully into just hip hop anymore. But it's not that never was the case. I've always liked music. Yeah, yeah. I mean, since the short ad, whether it was rock, Spanish music, like all kinds of Spanish music, reggaeton sounds.
Well, I mean, like nowadays, bro. If I'm driving around, like my big thing when it comes to music, man, it's real simple. It's like, what do you listen to when you drive around? Mm-hmm. When you're whipping it and you're going and you're doing a little mission, or you're going to the grocery store, or you're gonna go pick up your girl, or whatever you're gonna do. Yeah. And you're gonna whip it. You're gonna, even if you're gonna head out for the night. Yeah. What are you listening to? Boom. Yeah. You see that for me is like, we can all go and line up the newest things and listen to them and give a critique and say, well, this is good. Mm-hmm. You know what? I rate this album a 9 out of 10. This was dope. But then you're not even listening to any of that ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even listening to it.
There's gotta be something that's
like what's sitting with you? Yeah. Because for me, bro, right now, like I said, hip hop forever is gonna be a part of me. Yeah. But I just feel like, especially nowadays, man, I don't know. There's really not too much that's moving me. Right. I just feel like there's a lot of just You know,
Yeah.
and I mean, and that's any genre. You know,
No, you're right.
every genre is that genre, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be
It's
the
all
same.
repetitive
It's all
at
gonna
some
be
point.
repetitive. It's all gonna be the same.
Until the transformation comes and then there's a
Yeah.
new sound, but then that.
But on the flip side, like right now, man, I'm listening to a lot of house. I'm listening to a lot of like deep, kind of almost trance kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff that's just like, just stuff, bro. That's just like,
I think
huh?
I think my look just went over your head.
What? What?
You said deep trance, and I gave a look like.
What?
But we won't go there. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Like, nah, just going, you know, and then.
But I know what you mean.
And
actually, I'm into a lot of that music too.
And then on the same tip, like a lot of Latin music, a lot of Spanish music, a lot of cumbias, a lot. Like, bro, there's so much shit out there, man. Like, you know, my favorite artist right now is Anderson .Paak. You know, like I'm talking about his shit is just like funk mixed with soul, mixed with R&B, mixed with hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, like, bro, I saw him twice in concert. I just saw him in September. Like, dude, that shit, that like the kind of shit that's just like smooth, wavy, player type shit that you could just vibe to.
Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of shit that you know gets me when it comes to music.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that's you know, I don't know, man. Music, there's no right or wrong music. There's no right or wrong music.
That's right.
You know, you either like it or you don't like it.
You don't like it.
You know, you either listen to it in the car and play it again and add it to a playlist, or you hear it one time and then you never listen to it again.
Just like different music too for different things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like what you listen to in your car when you're driving is one thing, but then like what you listen to when you're cooking is another thing. What you listen to when you're cleaning, what you listen to when you're fixing something.
Yeah.
What you listen to when you're painting a room or something.
Yeah.
Put it together, whatever. What you listen to when you're working out.
Yeah.
It's all different. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely find myself like when I'm in the kitchen, dog. I don't know if you wouldn't even guess what I listen to, honestly.
No. The way you're looking at me right now,
I didn't know you would.
Yeah.
You know what I play, dude? Like some very smooth,
lo-fi,
like jazz.
Some jazz. Okay.
You know, like sometimes even like if I want to even just go more into the like Frank Sinatra's type shit.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of music.
That's
the kind of music I have to play while I'm cooking something.
Okay.
You know, it just brings me peace and calm.
Yeah.
You know, like which I need sometimes because when you're cooking, especially if you're like trying something new, you're kind of on edge.
Yeah.
It can get you edgy because you're like, oh fuck.
Your mind's all over the place. So you're thinking about every little thing. Yeah.
Level you know, and I find that music kind of like levels me. Well, even if it's like it's that moment like, I forgot the pepper, you know, like, put that out, whatever, or God damn, some parchment paper or whatever, you know. That's what I'll play. But like now, let's say if I'm doing some like handiwork, whatever, painting or screwing something, whatever. You know. But like that, I'll play some like that's two things I'll listen to. It won't be hip hop, say that much, but it's something between like you said, like that house retro 80s sound, you know, like type vibe, disco, almost not disco, but 80s, I would say, 80s sound, whatever. Which is why I think I like The Weeknd too, because he plays with a lot of that kind of stuff. Tory Lanez has done that, like that.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Tory Lanez.
You know, so I like that sound. That was my whole point, and I found myself listening to a lot of that. Actually, I should say three, because sometimes it can be a mix of that, but with also even like soundtracks to movies. You know, like soundtracks. You know, no, not soundtracks. Scores, movies.
Yeah.
But like I could play the whole. Like I'll play. I'll put in something like a Joker movie score. You know, whole score, or whatever. So like it plays the entire score that plays throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Or at least every score that was created for each scene type thing.
Yeah.
And that'll just play. you know, and that'll, you know, something like that, or The Revenant, whatever, you know, Dark Knight,
Yeah,
Inception, whatever.
that's pretty dope.
You know, so I'll
Yeah.
put that, or but then if not that, I'll put on some like rock music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, like some
I
Red
like
Hot Chili
I like a lot of
Peppers,
classic rock,
Linkin
man.
Park, and Creed.
Like sometimes when I'm driving around, man,
System of a Down.
and you know, I jump in my car and I'm like, I'm not gonna hook up my phone and just start playing stuff. I'm like, literally, man, I got a 10-minute ride. I'm just gonna put what's on the radio. So
Right.
you know, I'll skim through and I'm like, what the fuck? What
Right.
the fuck? What the fuck? And then it's like the classic rock station comes on and I'm like, see, you can't go wrong with this shit right now.
You
bro.
can.
You know, this is fucking, you know, this is some timeless music right here, man. Versus
Now, when you say classic rock, what are you talking about? Like Bon
well,
Jovi,
well,
things like
man.
that, or-
I mean, shit. We can go Eagles. You know, we could go Metallica. We could go Lead. We can go.
You know who I listen
We
to?
could go Black Sabbath.
Okay,
we
you're going
could
that
go,
way, okay.
or we could even go Scorpions, bro. We could go.
I'm talking about the Flock of Seagulls, dog.
Flock of Seagulls. Man, for some reason, I don't think I can picture a song.
Yeah, I know you know a song from them.
Yeah, it sounds
'Cause
familiar.
Okay.
But
I
off the
walk
top,
along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you.
oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
But I went hair and Dante,
Yeah.
and I run.
So that's almost like, see, I know that song from Vice City.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah,
Vice City.
yeah.
So that almost gives me like an 80s Miami vibe.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to go that route, bro, we could do, man, fuck. And this is a song that was also on that game.
Oh, Vice City had a
Oh man, dude.
great soundtrack.
It was like something in the night, like
Oh,
da-da-da,
yeah.
da-da-da.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, it's the creatures of the night or something like that. Oh, bro, come on. Yeah. Yeah.
That one.
What?
Where's that one?
No,
No, I'm
those
making
are
the
two.
two.
Those are
Those
two
are
different
ones. You're
I
right.
think I'm
I
gonna
know
let
what
you
you
off. I'm
You
gonna
know
let
me
you off on
when you
that.
said the Creature of the Night.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But when you said it sounded like, let's not be
Yeah.
the
Dude, like that kind of stuff is super fire to me.
light.
You know. But yeah, man. I mean, to be honest, bro, going back to the hip, you know, but circling back.
Yeah, music.
Because man, music is music, dude.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not a music critic. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
a freaking whatever. I'm a fan of music more than I am ever will be a creator
Gotcha.
or anything else, bro.
Gotcha.
Like who am I?
Yeah.
You know, to sit here and say, hey man, this album, you know, the production was this, the lyrics were this. Like, who the fuck am I to say any of that? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
I get you.
But-
I get to
but-
a certain degree, though. You have, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay,
and finish.
okay. So again, like, can I? Yeah. Can two people make have a conversation about it?
Yeah.
Of course, man. Of course. But I mean, to be honest, bro, I just feel like I'm not even looking at it like that, man.
Gotcha.
Honestly,
you can choose that.
I'm like, if I'm gonna go listen to something, man, I'm not gonna listen to it and be like that with it.
No, yeah.
I'm coming in just to be like, look, man, I just want to be here and listen to some music. man.
Yeah.
So I'm either gonna enjoy this song and listen to it again at some point,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna hear the song and I'm never gonna
Never
look
look
for it ever again, dude. That's what it comes down to, dog. Like that's what it comes down to, bro.
No, I hear that. I hear that.
You know what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
to me, I do a two-pronged approach.
Okay.
So on one aspect,
Can you-
of course I can. On one aspect, I'm listening it to the way you're saying it, where it's like I just want to enjoy this, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen to it, you know.
Yeah.
And then,
Thank you, man.
for sure. And then the other aspect is once I enjoy it
Mm-hmm.
and I listen to it,
Salute, brother.
and once I enjoy it, upon the second listen, depending how it. So okay, on the first listen, my intention is to just enjoy it.
Yeah.
If immediately I'm already finding errors with it, now I'm already like my mind's already. Oh wait, okay, what? Something's wrong here.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm critiquing it. Now I'm analyzing it. deeper than just enjoying it, because like it's already wrong, it's already off, something's off already. So now I'm analyzing it.
Okay.
Then there's other music where it's like it's like, yeah, again, went into it, enjoy it. I'm listening to it, I'm enjoying it, and it's like, oh man, this is a good album, you know. But I'm just enjoying it. But then I will listen to it again, to analyze it. Now after I've enjoyed it, to see why did I enjoy it.
Okay.
What was right about this?
See, you know what?
But that's because I'm a studier of the game. I like to study.
Yeah.
You said because I, like you, it's not, my mindset isn't necessarily like, who am I to, no, I am somebody, because we are creators. You can think you're not, but it's actually kind of, it's kind of benign to say that, because you have created.
Yeah.
So how you can't say you're not a creator. You have created. So you are a creator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Creator, yeah.
So so on that note, that's that. But then it's like, I'm still a student also. And if you did something right to appeal to the frequency of my brain, of my, senses, now I want to know, well, why, how? The same way if I eat a dish, if I eat like some food, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this tastes good.
Hey, let me get another one of those.
Yeah,
let me give me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, great. Like, to go. Take it home, dissect it, But but like now I'm interested in the flavor. Like, okay, why is the flavor profile so good? What works? If I have direct access to the person who made it, I'm gonna ask questions at that point. Like, oh man, this is so good. What's in this? Like. So like that, same thing with movies. I do movies the same way, bro. Like if I watch a movie, my intention initially is to enjoy it, but the creator in me, it's always analyzing. But again, if I'm enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. But the moment I am not enjoying it, now I'm just in immediate analyzation mode.
Yeah, what's
wrong with this?
So you know what's pretty interesting. Because I'm kind of like the opposite when it comes to, and I'm just gonna say, just as far as music goes, I like my method when I listen to music. Because usually when I listen to music, bro, I'm either working or I'm driving or I'm doing something. Okay. So I'm not just like headphones in and at the wall with a notepad. Right. Like, okay, what can I take away from the song? Right. I'm listening to it while I'm doing other stuff. And normally for me, it's like after the first 15 seconds, I can already tell if I'm liking this song or if I'm going to skip this song. And if I'm liking this song, I'm going to save it. Yeah. And then I'm going to keep going. It's in your playlist now. Now I got it on my playlist. So now I'm going to come back to it when I'm more like, okay, now I'm not as busy. I want to hear that song again. I obviously liked it for a reason. Right. And I liked it because without having to think about it too much, it just like had that bounce. Or like the hook was catchy, or the beat was dope, or the something that was said, or the artist just his cadence. I was like, oh shit, here we go. Oh, I like it. I don't even care what he's saying. I don't even care what this song is about. I like it. It's sonically pleasing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Okay. So then I come back later and I'll re-listen to it and I'll be like, okay, now I'm gonna decide if I really like it, or if I just was like, that's my thing. Do I want this taken up? Right. And you know what, bro? I'll be honest, man. I think the game has changed so much with the age of streaming. Yeah. That like no one's really used to hearing just one artist. No, like when was the last? Like, bro, imagine, dog. We're going like me, you, and whoever. We're gonna go, take a little ride. We're gonna go, downtown. We're gonna go over here and do some shit. Right. And we're just bumping some music on the way. Right. I guarantee you, we're not just gonna play Future for the whole hour. Right. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee you, after two Future songs, someone's gonna be like, "Hey, put some other shit on." That's true. So that's weird. That you gotta take that into account too, bro. It's like now nobody. I mean, I could be speaking for myself, but now Like, and this happens with when I go and I do click on a new album from an artist that I like, and I'm like, let me listen to it, and then I look at it and it's like 19 songs, and I'm like, oh shit, like that's a lot. Like I might not even listen to this whole thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you. I hear you, and I get what you're saying. I can't say I relate to that because I'm still within the very mold of how it used to be.
Okay.
So like I can still appreciate a long album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can still sit there or like, you know, even if it's not long, it doesn't even have to be long. Like if I see an album, right? Like I said, NF's album just dropped. I'm listening to it, like the whole thing, because I want to hear his entire body of work. Because I'll tell you why. I would hate for somebody to just open up my album, right? When they listen to it, they hear the first 2 songs, and because those first two songs they weren't fucking with it, now they're done with my album. It's like I would want you to listen to the entire album, but listen to everything in its entirety because. And again, maybe this is just speaking on myself. Like my body of work, every word matters, right? So like from the very first song to the last song, there is a connecting thread. There's a linear story being told if you're paying attention.
Okay.
Right. And there's even like a story being told even in the sound, right? The choice of rhythm, beat, you know, instruments, whatever, to the next song, and even in its transformation when it becomes, right? There's something to be said there. So like this idea that somebody would even like skip one of my tracks just to get to the next one would bother me because it's like, oh man, but you might miss something now in this song because I am very much the kind of artist that will reference a verse from another song because I want you guys to find a connection because I like the idea of Easter eggs, even in music.
Yeah.
Right. Like in movies, they do that, right? Like I mean, I don't know how, you know, but in movies, like there's sometimes connections in a certain movie that might not even have anything to do with another movie, but the director knew what he was doing.
Right.
Because if you're really a fan of my work, you know that this emblem, this logo, is part of this movie, this universe. But now I'm doing a whole other universe.
And that
poster shows
it's in the background.
It's in the background in like it's a magazine.
Yeah.
You know, type shit. And it's like it's artistry, like homogenous type thing, like just deeper cut. You know, artists do the same thing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen artists do that too. So I'm not exclusive to this. But I'm just saying that, so I like that, right? I myself do that in my work, right? Where it's like, especially if it's an album, I like there to be connectivity. Yeah. You know, or like, you know, like in some song, I'll talk about what I mentioned, like, because there's also an evolution in who I am as a person. So, you know, or sometimes even in one song, what I'm saying here is to prepare you for the next song down the line, if not the very next song, like another song in the album, right? Like one of my songs, "Watching Me," I make reference to another song called "The Vega Pamphlet." If for whatever reason you decided to say, "Man, this "Watching Me" song is whack," you wouldn't even know that the Vega Pamphlet's coming out. One, but two, when it comes out, and then you like that one, and it's like, well, I referenced some of the premise of the song in "Watch Me" that you probably may not that I'm saying this happened. Right. I'm just giving an example. But and if that did happen, that you for whatever excluded in the first 30 seconds or something, and you never got up to like the 2-minute marker or something, you know. And now there's actually a dope verse in here that actually builds up the premise of this song. Right. You know. So that being said, all that being said, that's why when I know an artist that again nowadays that I'll give my attention to, I'll listen to the whole album. My objective is to listen to the whole album.
So here, let me rephrase. So basically, what I'm saying is, like when albums are dropped, full length albums, I'm not saying that it's not going to get listened to. and it's not going to be taken in for its whole project in its entirety, and it's not going to be appreciated. What I'm saying is that, say you like an album, right? And you listen to it all the way through. Every time you hear one of those songs, are you going to listen to it all the way through again?
Listen, okay.
Or are you going to have, I'm guaranteed that you're probably going to have a couple of songs off of that album. That you would not like. I'm just saying, you're not going to listen to that album, that whole album in its entirety every time.
Let's not talk about albums then.
Okay.
Let's not talk about albums. Here's another, but it's similar to why I would still listen to know, because it actually is relative.
Yeah.
It's not even just about the album aspect. Here's another aspect to consider. And again, maybe this is the artist in me, to why, and because I've had this happen to me, and it does get wrong with me every time it happens. But let's just say the way I also see it is an entire album can also be an entire show.
Yeah.
So if you can't sit down and listen to me, or anybody for that matter, for more than 2 or 3 songs, then how the fuck would you actually enjoy a concert?
Yeah.
You understand this idea? This back to the premise of this new age is like, and you're right. No, I feel like a lot of people do have this lack of attention span that they can't listen to the same artist for long periods of time, which is crazy to me. Because
I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying it's impossible.
You're right.
But I'm saying
choose to not.
That's the common way of listening. Like, no matter who I'm with, you know, you're not like
dude. Again, I know what you're saying, because again, it's changed right now that we have this device where I can put an entire playlist together. Before, when everything was still CDs,
you had to put that one CD on, and that's who you're listening
to
when that CD is
on. And then take it out, and the next thing, or the cassette back before that. You had a choice unless you picked up a mixtape that had
the way music is consumed nowadays is
100%. But it's just, again, it's also crazy to me because of that show aspect.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'll ride in your car and you'll want to listen to all these different artists, all different types of music even.
Yeah.
But you know damn well you will go to a show of an artist and that's the only nigga you're listening to.
Yeah. Well,
like, unless it bring like let
me give you a perfect example, bro. Like Nas is I think personally he is the GOAT when it comes to rap / hip hop. I think there's no debate about it. If you really actually if you actually go and listen, and I'm not even just talking about Illmatic and what's written in.
No, he got a good body of work.
I'm talking about in the last 3 years, I think the man has dropped like 5-6 albums.
Yeah.
And these albums, bro, like the King's Disease 1, 2, and 3, and then he had, I think it was called Magic 1 and 2. Bro, those albums were insane, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about their bops and no, bro. You know Nas is Nas. He's sitting there dropping knowledge, bro. Yeah. And if you take the time to sit there and listen to what he's telling you, brother, I was blown away.
Yeah.
The fact that I think I like these albums more than I liked the
older ones.
His original fucking albums that put him on the map.
Well,
and I'm like, so my bad. So going back to the point of like, well, you're saying you can't listen to an artist through too, but so why you going to concert? Well, bro, I've seen Nas 3 times, and one of the times he did the whole Illmatic from start to finish, and then peppered in some other stuff.
Right.
When I saw Anderson .Paak, who was one of my favorite artists of all time, the first time I saw him, he did his Malibu album top to bottom.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do I like some of those songs more than others? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But man, when it's an artist that you love, bro, and I'm like, you know what? Not just that album, but I got 50 songs from this guy.
Right.
Shit, I could listen to 3 shows of him in a row, and he ain't never did the same song once. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man. I mean, I just feel like that appreciation is always going to be there because these guys, any kind of artist that's successful, bro. One of my personal ways to gauge the successfulness of an artist is to look at their shows, bro. If they're selling out arenas, if they're on tour, then they're successful, bro. People are listening to their shit. 100%. People are buying tickets to go and see them.
It gets their career.
Yeah,
that to me is
so when I'm looking at like, okay, this guy, you know, dude, if you got to pay him to come out and do a show for you, or you got to pay him to do a feature, or you got to pay him to do a drop, that means that dude is on a different tier. Yeah. Then, you know, but my bad, I kind of got sidetracked. But yeah, man, I mean, when it comes back down to like the listening to the music, and like, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, bro. I love music. I'm always gonna listen to music. I'm always gonna sit there and interpret it and be a fan and enjoy it, bro. Yeah. But I will be honest, dog. Will I listen to a whole album when it comes out? Yeah. Even if it is, like, I listened to the Russ, you know, I like Russ. Russ is dope. I like Russ. I think he had recently dropped something, and that was like, I'll listen to that. Yeah, so I like Russ, and he puts together good bodies of work. Yes. So I listened to that all the way through, and it was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But again, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna put this whole thing on my playlist, to be honest. No, because I'm not jamming with all the songs like that. No, you're right. There's a difference between, I guess, listening to an album and putting together a playlist. Yeah. That's basically where I was coming from. Like, yeah, I'll listen to the album, I'll listen to the body of work. Yeah. But at the same time, bro, you know, 90% of music for me is when I'm working, which is driving around. Right. Or if I'm just driving around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, you know, it's not like me I'm just going to glaze over it. I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm just going to sonically hear it. You know, I do give appreciation to the depth of certain artists and all that kind of stuff. You know, but I mean, just being real, brother. You know, at any given day, in 1 hour of work, I probably listen to 15 different. You know what I'm saying? That's being real, dog. I mean, that's what it is, bro. Unless it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to like a Nas channel. We got him. And I'm gonna listen to only Nas for the next hour, which is cool. I've done it. Yeah. But I mean, you know, that's the beauty of it, though, bro. I can have a Tupac song, right? And I can then the next song will be Los Angeles Azules, and then the next song will be fucking Gorgon City DJs that I fucking love. I can never do that. For me, it's I honestly direct people just really. Yeah, like I don't want to say things like, oh man, I hate the person. Listening to him, I'll be like, hey, play Luther Vandross or something, you know, or play fucking Mana, you know, like we're not listening to that right now. It's like oh man, so like, but it's not that I don't like those artists that you're mentioning or whoever you know mentioned them. It's just like, dude, I'm not like I put on the vibe. This is the vibe right now. Yeah, we're on hip hop or we're on rock, we're on music, like. Okay, yeah, can we at least ride keep it kind of close. Yeah, can we really things in waves? Like let the wave of hip hop pass. Yeah, and then we'll transition to the next thing. Yeah, and then let's create that wave. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on waves here. But you know, this motherfucker, you just throw rocks into this fucking ocean, just create puddles of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Well, no, I mean, for that, I'm just saying what pops up, like, personally, just talking my shit on its own. You know, like, if we're chilling around a campfire and we're listening to the Eagles, I'm probably not going to request people. Hey, play some Kiss. Hey, play some Janet Jackson. Oh, man. No, but, it is what it is. I mean, like, if I'm lit enough, I won't give a damn. I'll say, be like, all right, whatever. But, truth, like, and I'll still do it, you know, depending, like, whatever, I really don't care that much. But even in those moments, deep down, I'm like, this is whack as hell right now. We're just, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, again, it's like, yeah, can you really do this in waves? Mm-hmm. I'm saying, I don't care to go to the next genre. Right. But, like, damn, can we at least... Let's work our way there.
Yeah, let's play at least 3 or 4 songs of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever we're listening to. Reggaeton. Can we at least listen to some solid 4 songs of reggaeton?
Right.
And then we'll move on to the salsa. Then we'll move on to some rock. And then we'll move on to whatever. Some techno and some EDM, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's you know, in phase. We do phases, waves of things, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like there's a way to do it, is all I'm saying. But again, it's like, personally for me, bro, I guess even on my own playlist, when I'm listening to music, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I haven't created a playlist ever. Of like
so you just go directly to what you want to listen to in that
moment. There's only one playlist that exists, and you know why it exists? Just because it's my own playlist of my own songs, and it only exists because I unfortunately had to release certain songs as a different name and then another name, and so now those aren't together when I looked at them. So I just created a playlist that had songs of mine when I was that name and songs of mine when I was this name, and then have it all under one house so that I can listen to it straight through.
Okay.
Other than that, I have no playlist. I don't care for playlists because if I want to listen to Tupac, I'm just gonna listen to Tupac.
Right.
And when I want to go listen to Biggie, I'll go listen to Biggie.
Well, I mean,
that's just how I move.
I mean, there will be times where I know, like, hey, I'm about to hop in the whip. I got 45-minute ride. Right now, I feel like listening to Joey Badass, so I will go and specifically put on Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm also just listening to albums with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if let's say I'm in the mood for, let's just say, Red Hot Chili Peppers, 9 times out of 10, I'm looking for that Californication album. You know, I might occasionally just play their top songs.
Yeah.
You know, the same thing with any other artist. If it's Drake, I might just listen to whatever album I like, if it's mostly or whatever album appeals to me at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? You know, it's like, it's not even about which one I like most. I think I like a lot of his albums. But whatever one I'm in the mood for, and I kind of want to listen to that. If you're listening to it, it's too late. Whatever. If you read whatever, you know, it might be that one. It might be the Scorpion one. Whatever. Fuck. I'm like, you know, actually listen to that. Yeah. Man, you actually want to listen to the Blueprint. You know?
Yeah.
I want to listen to Illmatic. I want to listen like that. I'm more like that. And I want to listen to the Games First album, the documentary.
Hey,
you know
Fire.
You know what I mean?
Underrated.
Because I like that. Though.
Underrated Fire album.
I like albums.
Yeah.
Because albums to me are like movies.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like this because the idea of like having all these different songs, you know, from all different albums and maybe even all different artists.
Yeah.
But even let's just say if it's from all different albums of the same artist, it's like the equivalence of like putting different scenes together from different movies from one director. Like, you know what? Oh man, I like Christopher Nolan so much. I'm gonna take this scene from The Dark Knight, and then I'm gonna take this. Then the next thing I want to watch is something from Inception, and then something from Tenet.
Yeah.
That's how that is to me.
Yeah.
Which is like I would never do that. If I want to watch The Dark Knight, I'm gonna go watch The Dark Knight.
But see,
and it's not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah.
But it kind of is to me.
So
because this album to me is telling a story.
Yeah. So
a good album. Let's clarify that.
That's what you know. I mean, I get you.
Yeah.
1000%, bro. Like that's a great way to put it because in one way or another, that album, they're both body of work, and they're meant to be. They're in that order for a reason, and they're all on that album for a reason. There was probably 16 songs, but only 12 of them made.
Right.
Just like a movie's got like 10 days of film, and shorten it down to 3 days of film or whatever.
Right.
You know, but at the same time, they're both two different. They're both two different forms of entertainment. You know, so you can, and you can enjoy.
No, you're right. I'm not saying
more songs randomly. Look at the fucking radio, bro. The radio is fucking all over the place.
But I hate the radio.
Go to
maybe a meeting.
Yeah, go to any bar or any restaurant or anything, bro. They got just a playlist that's playing.
Okay, there's two things there though. There's two things there.
Yeah.
Because radio. I said I hate it. I don't really hate it.
Yeah, but who likes it?
But I'm not listening to the radio.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've never really liked the radio. I was, the moment I had a car, CDs are being played.
Yeah.
The moment
The
you
aux
connect
cord,
the aux
baby.
cord,
Yeah.
we're doing that.
Bluetooth, baby.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Never the radio.
Never the radio.
Fuck the radio.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that I hate to say it for anybody who's into the radio, or even for you radio jocks, whatever, you know, that do your thing.
Hey, radio guys.
Hey,
I didn't say that.
hey, you do you. You do you. Hey, listen. Even an artist, what they do.
Yeah.
And I actually, you know, and I can appreciate what they do. Honestly,
Mhm.
I can. I'm talking shit kind of there. I have listened to radio. It's not like I haven't. But if I have a CD,
Yeah.
I'm listening to the CD before I listen to it.
Scratched up. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's plain and plain. But yeah, if I have no CDs, I'm gonna get radio.
Yeah.
You know?
Just very.
Yeah. You know, just a lot of talking sometimes. It's like, just play the music. But even that again, I've grown. Actually, you know what? And maybe this was with age. The older I get, the more I actually appreciate the conversations they're having.
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me is actually a little bit more entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
because I do feel when you're just playing the music that they're playing, there is chaos.
Mm-hmm.
It's all chaos. That's how I feel when I'm listening to me, because you're right. They play anything and everything.
Yeah.
That's chaotic to me. Like, there's no order there. There's no structure.
Yeah.
There's no art. There's no beauty to what they're actually doing. They're just playing the hottest music because of what people are requesting.
Yeah.
And that's what they're paid to do. So I mean, I can't be mad at them for it,
Right.
you know? But that's why I don't like radio. There's no reason, rhyme and reason to it.
Mm-hmm.
It just is.
Yeah.
Right? But even that is different from something like a restaurant or something like a club.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'm not I wouldn't, you know, be at the club like, why the fuck are they changing the music? Although I actually notice if a DJ has the stupidest mix, that is being critiqued. Like, oh, what the hell? Or if he changes the nigga, all you did was play the first verse.
Yeah.
And you're on to the next song already, bro. What the hell are you doing? We're all, you hear us all vibing, nigga. Let us vibe.
Right.
Even that's detested. You know what I'm saying? So like we can't pretend like there isn't, and not that we are pretending, but like for the sake of the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
we have to acknowledge that there is a science to this.
Oh yeah.
There is a certain science to the frequency and the synthesis of things that are happening.
No, yeah.
You know,
course.
so
For sure.
even when you're in a club, again, in those situations, notice a lot of people hate when a DJ cuts a song off really quick that they're vibing to.
Right.
But then even in the essence of a good DJ, the song he plays
Mm-hmm.
onto the next one, like it has to be the same vibe.
Yeah.
You have to keep us there, bro.
Yeah. No.
The moment you play a stupid song, you lose us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So even he has to delicately choose,
Right.
scientifically, methodically,
Yeah.
the song that he's, you know, mixing to merge onto the next and to the next. And if there is a transition into a different genre
Mm-hmm.
and a different vibe, and you're a great DJ, you have to find a way to really like, you know what I'm saying? Like bring it into that next stage of different music.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I get that, brother. But I think what I'm just getting at is that even like at a club specifically, the guy's just not gonna play a whole album of
Unless it's
one
a listening
artist.
party.
Well,
See, that's where it's different.
yeah,
Again, that's why,
they're
and
much
I'm not,
different.
and I'm not saying that it
Because
has,
that's what that event is.
Yeah.
So like if you go to an event, it's never gonna be Bad Bunny night. It's gonna
Sometimes
be reggaeton.
right.
So yeah, they're gonna play a lot of Bad Bunny, but they're also gonna play
Other guys.
100 other
Yeah.
reggaeton artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I mean, the stuff is appreciated, brother.
Yeah.
I just think, you know, I'm just saying in the like the bigger picture of things,
Yeah.
just the way music is consumed is just
It's different though.
it's different,
I
brother.
know.
That's all it is. Because I was there too, brother.
Yeah.
With the hey man, brother, I was there on the cassette days, bro. Like you really gotta only listen to this
Man.
artist, dog. This is all you listen to, front and back.
Front and back.
You feel me?
Indeed.
That's it, bro. I know that.
You know,
I know that, bro.
But yeah, no, it's right. That's right, okay. You know, like, but you know, that's why I brought it up, because I'm like, it's interesting to see where music has gone on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
As the creator, and as a consumer.
So for me, my bro, is especially nowadays,
Mhm.
I'm trying to take a step back
Mhm.
and listen less to vocals and listen less to what this song is about,
Mhm.
and I'm listening more to how is this beat made, or where are the, you know, what's the drum pattern,
Right.
how many melodies are stacked up on this,
Right.
how many, you know, like what makes this beat.
Right.
Now that's what my ears towards.
Right.
So that's why I can go back and listen to all my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm just going back and like I'm listening, man, this is
See, now you're listening to somebody else when you're listening to that.
exactly.
You're not listening to the artist.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm not listening to Nas. Now I'm listening to DJ Premier.
Yeah.
Now I'm not listening to fucking, you know, whoever and whoever.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Timbaland. Or whatever the fuck.
DJ Envy.
So now my ear has tuned. My ear has tuned to a different frequency now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just focused on that.
Yeah.
You know.
I get that.
And I'm still enjoying music in the meantime.
No, 100%.
You know that.
100%. No. Look, I'm not even saying that I'm not enjoying music. I guess I'm just selective now on what I'm listening to. And again, whatever I choose to listen to, I'm giving it my attention, full attention. You know, like again, if I see an artist did drop another album or like a whole album, I'm listening to the whole album. Yeah. But like honestly, like you too, see that's another part of the song that I critique, you know, or the music that I'm critiquing. So, and I'm very much well aware that, you know, when it comes to lyrics, cadence, delivery, things of that nature, I'm judging the artist. Maybe they haven't put even on the production side. So like even on the production side, when I'm listening now to the beat, the transitions, the instruments, the the frequency, the equalization of things, you know, what's in the back, what's in the front, what's in the sides.
Yeah, the whole composition.
The whole composition. Yeah, now I'm at that point. I know I'm listening. Okay, now I'm judging critiquing and consuming to listen and learn whatever the producer is doing, you know. But again, even with that selectiveness, I'm selective with what I'm choosing. And again, all because. And again, this may sound hateful or like coming from a place of not hateful, but like bitter maybe, or this might come across bitter or come across with salty or something. But again, it's like, well, I got music too that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And my producer also put some work, you know what I'm saying? And so you know what? I'm gonna put that more focus on that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna focus in on my own art. You know, say what I want to create with my producer, what he's doing, you know, my team, my guys, my attention and my effort is now on that. The people that I actually, you know, work with, you know, my camaraderie of people, you know what I'm saying? Like my peers, like you said, you know, like more of my attention is now on that. It's like, look, that's, if there's anything I'm listening to, anything that I'm sharing, it's my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can care less that Jay-Z drops a new album or or I mean, I'll listen to their albums. Yeah. But I'm not gonna share it unless it's really good. Right. Then like I'll even get on here and be like, yo, like when the Weeknd, why don't I have the Weeknd album? I get on here and I'm like, yo, that Weeknd album, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it is, man. You know, hot album. You know, there was man, I don't know if it was a year or two. It was probably like 2 years ago. I tried to do this thing. I don't know how much I tried, but I made a small effort into doing like a hashtag like support your homies, meaning like, hey, for the next 24 hours or whatever, like let's all only bump our homies music, and let's only purchase our homies merch, and just only support, like, bro, these are our friends, dude. Like we're so quick to buy a fucking LV scarf for $900, right? But you can't buy a hoodie off your boy for $40, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. You know, and you pay $1,000 to go see motherfucking Drake. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're paying $1,000 to go see Drake. Yeah. But you can't go see your boy. Yeah. And it just so happens to a $10 cover. Yeah. And you're like, oh, $10. Yeah. Man, you can't get me in, bro. You can't fucking man, dog. Come on, bro. You can't. You're like, dog.
Oh, like that kind of shit, bro,
Yeah.
is what kills me
Yeah.
as a artist,
Yeah.
as a creator,
100%.
as a, and especially as somebody who also supports my homies. Like,
Right.
we're all in this circle, bro.
Yes.
And it's like we all are aiming for a similar goal, bro.
Yeah.
And when no one's stepping on each other, like
Right.
we can all work together, bro. But I feel like, dog, you have to have the support of your friends and your family and your coworkers
100%.
and your boys. Like that, you have to be able to draw a crowd
Yeah.
to your stuff, bro.
100%.
And when that's the kind of obstacles you're passing by, bro, like
Yeah.
people don't want to buy your shirt for $20. People
Right.
don't want to come see you perform for $10.
Right.
But they want to do everything else for 30 times as much. Like, damn, bro, that's kind of fucked up.
No, 100%. No, it
You
is.
know?
Like, here's the thing. Like, even right now, look, I went to the residency concert that Bad Bunny did in PR, right?
Okay, hell yeah. How was that?
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But here's the reality.
Uh-huh.
I was hesitant, especially even with my wife, because I'm like, you're ready to drop this, right? You want, between me and you to put money towards buying these tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That for sure we're not gonna like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, you're not even thinking about how I'm looking at this, right? Because you're willing to give this guy $500,
Mm-hmm.
and you want me to also give him $500. When 1,000 of that could go to my music, into my art, into my
bro, $1,000 can be a good boost in any kind of direction you want to throw that money to. Can take you from here to here.
You know what I mean?
Like just $1,000.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using that example.
Yeah, that's a great.
There's other examples like that.
Yeah, that's a great
throughout
example.
life. Where it's like, and like again, it's like, dude, I've gone to concerts. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Of course.
But it goes back to your point. Like, you're willing to waste money here. You can't even invest it over a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you not my friends?
Mm-hmm.
Are you not my family? Are we not cool?
It's crazy, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. And then
it's so normal too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it's like, bro, we just got to get used to that. This is how it's gonna be.
No, that's the part that sucks.
And I gotta be here, damn near begging people, like, hey, bro, I'm doing a show. 2 months from now, like, dude, we got plenty of time. 2 months from now, like, just all you gotta do is come hang out with me and watch my performance. 2 months. 2 months, bro. You might have to pay $10 at the door, but I think beers are like $6.
Here's the crazy part. Here's what's even crazier. I'm not even. You know what? Fuck the money.
Yeah.
I don't even need you guys to pay me.
Yeah.
Fucking share my shit.
Yeah.
You're already paying for Apple Music.
Yep.
You're already paying for fucking Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, YouTube Music, whatever the fuck you're listening to music on. I don't give a fuck. Listen to my shit.
Yeah.
Like it. Share it.
Yeah.
Constantly share it. You don't have to spend a fucking dime.
Right.
Just give me 10 seconds of your fucking effort just to take my song and share that shit.
Share. Man, dude, you know what, bro? You know how we kind of had the conversation where I'm like, I'm taking a step from being an artist, focus more on producing and videography. Dude, I swear to God, bro, I got to the point where I felt like I gotta beg. Like, hey, share. Fucking check this out, boom, 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 like all that kind of stuff, bro. And I'm just like, dude, what am I doing, dog?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I want to do that anymore.
No,
like
really,
I'll put something out. If people want to listen to it and want to click on it and want to share it, great.
Right.
If not, then not. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like, when you're in that game and you're trying to get that traction, you kind of have to be like, hey, share my shit, and you gotta like spam people, and you gotta stand on the corner with a microphone and be like, hey, everybody, here I am, check me out.
Yeah.
And like that whole part of the game, bro,
It's
like
sad.
that's not me, dude.
And it's sad.
And that might have been the reason why things never jumped off to like
I can say that's for sure reason for me. I can never get behind that.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's like, one, I've seen you talk about people like this.
Yeah.
You find these guys to be annoying.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know that, and I know it's annoying.
Right.
You know? So I would never feel right doing it, because I feel like I know it's gonna annoy people.
Yeah.
You know, because it is annoying.
And then I feel
spamming essentially.
And I feel like at that point, if anybody does take it or does do it, it's just gonna be out of like pity. Just out of like, fine, I'll just do it, just for whatever, just to like kind of stop you and shut you up or whatever. Right. It's like, well, at that point, I don't even want you to fucking don't.
Yeah.
That I could never get comfortable with doing that.
I can never. I'll do it the first time when I promote it.
Yeah.
Here's my song.
Yeah.
New song.
Check it out. I'll drop one thing. Like every time I had a big drop, I went out. I did like a face, a video. Like, hey, yo, what up?
Yeah.
Dropping this. Boom, boom. Check it out. Show love. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or if I'm doing a show, I'll be like, hey, yo, what's good, everybody? I got a show. In 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I got a show on this day. Hope you guys can pull up. See you there if you can make it. Boom. Right. And then I'll just put it out. I'm not like messaging people and fucking like, hey man, I don't know that because then I feel like if you got to do that, man, then it's not the same, bro.
No,
because I guarantee you, the artists that everyone's going to see, they're not hitting them up like, hey, can you get make sure
hitting nobody.
No, nobody, man.
They're not hitting nobody.
And then it comes back to the point where like, hey, you know what? Maybe we're not your favorite artist, but like if I'm your boy or if I'm your family or if we, whatever, we fucking, we're homies, man, you should at least want to come support your people.
See, yeah, that's the thing.
You should.
You're right. There's two. No, you're right. There's a two-pronged approach to that, where it's like it's either one, support it if you actually fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that one aspect, right, where you'll have the same people that'll be like, man, dude, that song's fire, dude, it's fucking dope.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you do with it?
Yeah. Right.
Thanks. Bro, I have coworkers that'll be like, oh, the song's dope, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet, share it. Make sure you let people know. I don't need it. I know it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like I put it out because I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And I believe it is. If I didn't think so, it wouldn't be out there. Or I put it out there because I'm on a time crunch. Maybe I know that there's more I could do to it, but I'm trying to also be consistent.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I know it's not horrible either. So I still put it out there, But I know it's not, again, it's like, I know it's anything I put out there is way better than most of these trash motherfuckers out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know it's not trash.
Right.
So I like to say that, like, one, again, you'll have the guys that'll be like, oh man, song, and I'll be like, all right, cool, share that shit then, please. Like and share,
That's all you gotta do, man.
And then, but then the other side to that is, like you said, okay, maybe for some reason you don't like it. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, right? Whatever I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
But you also do know me.
Yeah.
And I know personally, like, I don't like the fucking, I don't like the fucking, I've never tasted your food once.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a fucking good cook.
Yeah.
But guess what? I see that you're passionate about that shit.
Yeah.
I see that you're constantly trying to promote your fucking business.
Yeah.
And I'm there and I'll share that shit.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I know you. And I want to see you succeed.
Yep.
And I fuck with you. I've never had a taste of your food ever in my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's a great.
But I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see you succeed.
Yep.
I've never you're selling fucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? You make your own clothes or something,
Yeah.
You make up your own makeup and shit. Maybe you're an influencer. Whatever it is you do.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can care less. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wear makeup, but I'll share that shit.
Yes, sir.
Because I fuck with you.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? And I want to support you and I want to see you come up.
That's a great
You know what I mean?
way to put it, bro. For real.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
You can't do the same.
Right.
I don't give a damn if you don't like rap. I don't give a damn if you don't. Maybe you don't like my rap.
Yeah.
But damn, like just support it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just support it because somebody else will like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, like you know how many people I support? Half of these things I don't even know anything about. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I've never got a haircut with you, my guy, but you're my guy. Now you're a barber.
And
I'm putting out people to you.
And you know what's crazy too, bro? Is like I'm on the same boat. I share. I word of mouth, bro. Like I'll even be fucking doing goddamn promotion for
people are telling me, hey,
and here's the thing. They never even asked me to do none of that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They never hit me up like, hey, share my shit. Hey, do this. They didn't have to.
Yeah.
I seen it and I'm like, yo, I fuck with this person.
Right.
I'm gonna do my part and help.
Yes.
What I can.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It only takes me 2 seconds.
If I can't again, I don't need a haircut from you.
Right.
So I'm not gonna support you financially, but I'll support you via sharing.
Yeah.
Via promoting your shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even through word of mouth.
Yeah.
There's people that I for sure like, oh, you need a barber. Oh, I know this guy, you know.
Yeah.
Or man, like, you know, I'm looking for some food vendor or something, you know. Well, I got somebody who just started their own business, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, here's their your shit. Hit them up. You know, and I don't even know what their food tastes like.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's just who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever, you know, if I come across somebody who's a gamer, you know what I'm saying? And they game me like, oh, check out my boy. You know what I'm saying? He has his own YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I can care less about the games he's playing. You know what I'm saying? But because I know you and I want to see you thrive out here, I send people your way to your channel.
Right.
Because I just want to, I don't know, that's in me. It's just, I'm trying to support people that I don't even know. Like, I'm not really into what you're doing, but I'm not going to hate on it.
Right.
I'm going to still show love.
I'm not, right.
You know what I mean? I want to show you love.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of wild, man, when you see how much things are not reciprocated.
Right.
You know, and at the same time, it's like, you know, you can't make anyone do anything. You
can't
can't force them. And then, you know, we get to a level where it's like, well, I kind of expected some like this kind of level of support at least.
Yeah.
And then you end up getting this, and it's like, oh well,
no,
damn.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what it is.
Like, damn.
That's what it is. Literally, that's why I dropped that one song recently, the No Love song.
Yeah.
It was really because of that. Because I just was like, man, there's no love out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you're lucky if you have those around you.
Until you know that day comes when it's like,
right,
you know, now you're the man.
Oh, all of a sudden,
and then now, you know, and how many songs have been made about that exact situation?
So you know, it's like,
that's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro.
So sad.
And it fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you got people out here putting everything they got into it, man.
Right.
Their heart, their soul, their money, their time, you know, everything, bro. Even people risking their jobs and their relationships with their families and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, to try to make some things happen. And it's like, damn, dude, like, man, dude, I've been to shows, bro, where let's say I pulled like a crowd of 10.
Yeah.
I had 10 people show up and pay the fee
to
come see me, but like 50 said they were gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, imagine if those 50 people showed up, dog, and the promoters and the other people were in the building, and not only that, but the other people that were there in the crowd that night, seeing a guy go up there and have that whole shit packed out.
Right.
Now they're all gonna be like, oh shit, who the fuck is this? Now that 50 just turned into 65.
Mm-hmm.
Now that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that shit goes. Like, I don't think people realize the worth of their, like,
their time,
worth of
effort.
Yeah. Like, dude, pop out to a show once. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog.
And again, I say that. Here's the thing. That's what's crazy to me is, again, I'm bringing the most base level of things.
Yeah.
You know what? I can kind of understand why you can't make it to a show.
Yeah.
It's time.
Right.
That's money. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. Just share this shit.
Yeah, just share it.
You're at your home. You don't have to move a fucking foot.
Right.
Just move your damn thumbs.
Yeah.
Go to my fucking link. Share that shit. It's so fucking easy.
Yeah.
This is why there's just no more excuse, bro. And that's why the song No Love exists. Because I just realized, like, there's no fucking excuse. There's no excuse for nobody to support me or anybody to not support anybody.
Yeah.
Not me, just anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, you don't even have to fucking move your feet anymore or spend money.
You don't even have to talk to anybody.
You don't even talk to anybody. Just share that shit on whatever fucking platform you're on.
Yeah.
You can literally just make a damn video. Matter of fact, do whatever fuck you do.
Yeah.
You do cooking videos? Fine. Play my shit in the background. My bad.
No, you good.
Play my shit in the background. You fucking talk about I don't know, fucking rocks. I don't whatever the hell you're talking about. Play my music in the background. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? You do TikTok videos.
Yeah.
You do dance videos? Dance to one of my songs. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally takes nothing now to support somebody. You can literally do a video about you driving. You do like, come on. People share photos. You don't have to do a video. Put a fucking photo and choose a song that you want to put. Guess what? Almost 9 out of 10 of my songs are on whatever platform you're using.
Yeah.
Are you using IG? Are you using TikTok, Snapchat? You can find any one of my songs on there. Put one of my damn songs with your stupid photos. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? And that takes no effort.
And
no effort.
And
it's crazy is that even the closest ones to you aren't doing this shit.
Yeah.
That see the struggle. That see your dreams. That's, you know what I'm saying? And even they don't even do it. You know, so it's like, damn, man, like, what does a nigga got to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then but like when you see somebody, it's like, oh yeah, man, hey bro, how's it going, man?
Great song,
fucking do, hey bro, you doing it, man.
Bro,
I see
so
you, bro.
so
I see
awesome,
you, bro. You I see all your shit.
I'm proud of you, bro.
And just like, huh? Oh,
were you even at the show, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
did you even share my shit when
I think there's a part of me, bro, where I just don't have it anymore. Where I feel like I can ask anybody for anything anymore, dog.
Yeah.
Like that part of me it's gone, bro. Yeah. Like I've asked enough.
Yeah.
You know, and not for I've never asked for much, bro. Show up. Share the video. Yeah. Share the song. Maybe listen to one of the songs once. That was it, bro. Yeah. Show up to a show, man. Come through. I've told I don't even know how many people to come.
One of my songs in your playlist.
And you know what? I've had people that hit me up talking about, dude, I love this song. And I will see, like, hey, man, they listen to it all the time. Like, my numbers on that song will be fucking up. I'll have people like, yo, this song is so good. Great song.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have people every now and then that would share a video. Or I have a certain group of people that come to every fucking show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, like I said, bro, there was one time, my dog, where, man, I swear, I had like 10. I had like 10 people,
like,
and I literally maybe 50 was an exaggeration, but I probably should have had.
If it was 25.
But no, I was gonna say I should have had more than 20.
Yeah.
And like think about that, bro, in a little music venue, dog. Yeah. If you got 25 people,
small venue.
Bro,
nice.
That shit looks like I'm a fucking star.
Yeah.
You know, and now everybody else sees that like, oh, this guy's somebody. He's a star. You know what I'm saying?
Let me pay attention.
Yeah, that's how it goes, bro.
Which is also kind of sad, though. You know,
it is.
I hate that too. Like, man, if you're at a fucking show, like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
You know, like, if you show up to this venue to listen to artists,
right?
But the problem is a lot of people only show up for their person.
Yeah.
You know, it's also kind of like sad.
Man, you know what, bro? One of the things that kills me is, and you know what? Anybody that's listening, my bad. Yeah, we're over here. We're over here. Yeah, my bad. Anybody that's listening, and shout out to everybody that has supported me for a lot of years. Yeah. But one thing that does irk me is when, you know, I got a show and it's like, hey, I got a show in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then the day of the show comes and they're like, well, what time are you performing? I'm like, I don't know, dude, just come to the freaking show, man. Yeah. Come on. Well, we only, you know, we want to make sure that we catch you only. And then and I'm just like, dude, that's like, no. Yeah. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like you want to support me and me only. I get that. But that's not how this stuff works, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. You come, you clear the night, man. What are you gonna pop out, and then go do something else?
But
or
you have those people too, though.
Like you
have those people too that be like, yeah, I'll show up, and they show up.
Yeah.
But the moment you're done performing, they're gone.
Yeah. And
it's like, oh, we really just wanted to support you, which is like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it's still like, it goes back to that like, but now you're making me feel like I had to like beg you for this.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be here.
Right. You didn't want to be
You
here.
just wanted to, which is like, again, it's like, okay, I guess I can appreciate it, but there's still something about that that's just like,
like that's not how this works, man.
Yeah.
It's one night.
Yeah.
Clear the night.
Just give me your one.
Just come hang out.
Because I'm gonna still be here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here before I go up.
Yeah.
Vibe with me
because
now.
it's not like we're fucking superstars where
we show up and leave.
I'm gonna pop out on the stage at fucking 1 a.m. and do some songs and walk off the back of the stage. I'm there. I'm there on the front chilling the whole time. So it's basically like, hey, let's hang out for the night. And at some point, I'm gonna grab the mic and do some songs, and then we'll be back to hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
But yeah, man, it's quite the ride, man.
It is.
Quite the ride.
It's been a ride, man.
It's been a ride.
It's been a ride. But you know what? You know, it's always there has been a lot of love though.
Yeah,
throughout the time. You know, we can't discredit
I don't want to discredit those that
because I got a handful of people, man, that have been with me and had my back throughout the whole journey. Yeah. I'm talking about since way back when I was in fucking high school up until now. Yeah. You know, so
that's true.
You know, anybody that has, you know, supported and seen the ride and seen the growth and just supported, man, because I do have people that pop up to the shows and share the music and
no, they do exist.
You know, they are there. It's just kind of like
it's just crazy to know the amount of people you know.
Yeah,
that supposedly they actually fuck with you.
Yeah,
but they don't fuck with you enough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, it's not to say that nobody. I don't want to make it sound like that either.
Right.
Shout out to you guys that have been there, that have shared my music, that showed up to the shows, that whatever I put out there, you're supporting, even if it's the chop shop and you're supporting that. I appreciate you guys for all of that, for sure. Much love for that. But it's just crazy to know the amount of people that I know. Yeah. The amount of people that I know I also support. Yeah. That I know for a fact they don't support me back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I also support them. Yeah. Because I'm not that petty. Yeah. I still want to see you thrive. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. It's just crazy knowing that. You know. And then, like I said, all the people you know in your circle. Yeah. That you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, at one certain point, we're like, man, you know, you're good at this, you're talented, whatever, And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, so what? Do you think I'm not good anymore or something? Because you for sure were like all on my shit back when we were shorties, you know what I'm saying? And I know for sure I'm way better than I was then. Right. You know, so like, what happened? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? Like there are the people that I know, like, all right. Well,
so there's that fine line where it's like, for some reason, you can't rely on like your best friends and like your families and inner circles too much. Right. Because for whatever reason, maybe they just really don't want to support it. They don't got the time or the effort to do a little thing, which is fine. But then you also can't rely on your circle of other artists because that's that's just a whole nother mess there, dude. You know, when you're like, how can you expect? Like if we're working together, that's one thing. Right. Like, man, I'll go. I would pull up to shows of my homies. And, you know, bro, I'm not performing. I'm not nothing. I'm just here to support my guy, man, and here and chill. Maybe network a little bit. Yeah. But you can't really rely and expect, you know, your circle of other artists, homies, to want to share your stuff and do all your stuff too, because they want to do their own stuff. You know, so everybody wants to share, but they don't want to share.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You know. And it's you know it's a whole lot of run around and a whole lot of stuff that I just don't feel like I want to be involved in anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that, bro. Trust me.
Not on that aspect, bro.
It gets tough.
I'm telling you, dog. I feel like I've asked people to come support me for the last time.
No, I get that, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I've done it so many times, bro, and so many times it was like this, and then it was like this, and then there was times where it was like this, but then it was like this and this, and I'm like, man, like what, you know, shit.
What happened?
What happened?
Where'd y'all go?
You know, no, but no, it's all good, man. It's all love, bro. We're all learning and growing, so
No, we are.
you know,
It is what it is.
we had a good run, and you know, we'll cook anybody in a cipher, I think.
Dude, oh man, it's funny because even when I take breaks, and the moment I get reintroduced to one, dude, it's like riding a bike. Bro.
Yeah,
it's like give it a minute, and then okay, a minute.
Yeah,
in the zone. Okay, boom. Yeah.
Well, man,
You know
I mean, right now, bro, I'm hyped about my beats, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've been locking in. Well, I think I've been like 2 years now producing, 3 years maybe. Damn, I don't know. Time's flying.
Mm-hmm.
But I've really put in the work, bro.
Yeah.
Like I put in the work.
Yeah.
To now be, you know, because man, you know, and don't get me wrong. Like if you hit me up and like, hey, Slick, man, I want to get you on this song, cool.
Right.
Like I just did a song for Laylo. Shout out to Laylo. I don't know if you're still watching. I just did a joint for him just recently. You know, he sent me a joint, or he was doing a joint. He was in the studio. I saw the bit. I saw like a snippet of it, and I'm like, see, that sounds fire. That sounds dope. That's the kind of thing that will make me want to do some shit. And he was like, send it to me. Fucking pen my verse. Went to the studio like a week later, laid it down, sent it back to him. Boom.
Still recording with Joe?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe. That's my guy, man. If I record, but you know what though? I actually, even without recording, because I still go to him, and I'll go to him and I'll record work.
Okay.
I'll do other stuff with him.
Gotcha.
Like he helps me out with the engineering.
He's like, because he knows a lot.
Yeah, because I'll go in there with my stems, you know, stemmed out, you know, EQ'd out and stuff, but I'll have him help me with like juicing up my sounds and my melodies and all that, because bro, I don't got that big system at the crib, bro. You know, I got like I got one kicker and my desktop, you know what I'm saying? So he's got the whole thing. So I'll go over there and really, you know, bring the beats to life with him.
I like that. I like that. Well, you know what? I think this discussion, if anything, shows.
Are we dry?
I think so.
We
might have to go upstairs and get another bottle. Or bring down the bottle.
Okay.
A little bit down in there. Okay.
All right. I'll make that run.
While you do that, I guess
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep you. This is what we need. Or you want to take this? What do you want to keep drinking on though?
We can smash this.
Okay, so this was the peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
But I put it near to keep it cool, so it stays cool.
We being what's the word?
We'll be right back after these.
No, I was gonna say we're being never mind. What we going? You go ahead. Okay, I was gonna say we're being economical or something. Just about like keep it cold. Here's the thing, you know, we're not putting no brands or nothing, so nobody gets to.
Oh, there you go. I mean, even though we said it already a few times, screwball. And not get paid a dime. Oh man.
Okay.
But no, I mean, hopefully, if this ever blows up, screwball. You know what I'm saying? Just you already know where I stand with your product, so. You know, if somewhere, we get down to the line where there's
I'll be right back, yo.
where there's enough footwork.
Stay here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Low key, the next thing I'm going to talk about for a bit, just to go ahead and keep the conversation moving. We're already 2 hours in. We had a lengthy conversation about music, kind of the journey of it all, as independent and individual artists. But on that note, like I've always said before, like I think that part of who I am also allows me to appreciate other aspects of different avenues of art, whatever. And obviously those who know me know I'm big on movies and TV, and that avenue. I feel like there's another word for that medium of art and movies. I just low key did I hopped onto Sill's podcast, and we had a discussion about pretty much Warner Brothers apparently being up for sale, and it looks like 3 competitors right now that are bidding for the for the number 1 spot of who's going to acquire Warner Brothers. And from what I saw, it was between Netflix. It was Netflix, Paramount, and Universal, Comcast, Universal. A lot of these companies, except for Netflix, Paramount, Skydance, that's already a company that's merged with each other. NBC, Comcast, Universal, that's a company that's merged with each other. Netflix is really the only guys that are still just Netflix. What I will say is I'm almost, from what I looked at, I'm almost confident Paramount is still throwing the strongest offer out there. I would say go listen to that conversation that we had on sales thing. I will share some thoughts on that though. So Slick, I'm not so sure if you're aware of this or how, if your ears are to the pulse on this one. But Warner Brothers, they're up for sale right now.
No
They're
shit.
considering selling it. Selling the company.
Both of them?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah.
My bad. Go on.
No. Actually, you said that to be funny, but there is 2 companies there technically.
Oh, shit.
Warner Brothers Discovery. Discovery bought Warner Brothers, so it was a merger.
Okay.
So it was Warner Brothers Discovery.
Damn mergers.
So
all right.
Everybody's merging.
Those fucking mergers.
Monopoly schemes are actually happening.
Okay.
Which was I was just saying, like Skydance just acquired Paramount, so now the Paramount Skydance, Comcast and Universal are now together.
Oh yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm an employee.
So
technically, I own Universal.
Right.
Just to let you know.
Technically, yeah, shares in that, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
And I go to the parks for free.
So check this out. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Every year I go to Universal Parks for free, all of them.
Oh, that's
so
dope.
whatever they have, I get free admission.
Check this out. They're the ones also in talk for purchasing Warner Brothers.
No shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
But from what I saw, they only want to purchase just the studios and the streaming properties that they have.
Okay.
Which is still not still not a bad deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about owning massive IPs.
Yeah.
You know, from The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, DC. What else? I don't know. There's a lot. There's under the Warner Brothers umbrella that would now be owned by Universal, which would be crazy when you're thinking Universal Parks. Yeah. Because they already got a lot. It's kind of crazy. They have the Harry Potter license.
Well, yeah, but they got like 3 different
parks.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, so they got a Harry Potter at Universal Studios.
Right.
Then they have 2 Harry Potters at Islands of Adventure. And then now they just opened up like Epic World. And that also has like a wizarding magic section. I don't know if it's considered Harry Potter, but I know it's like based.
But it's based
because Harry Potter is such a why? Of course they're gonna keep.
You're gonna have to.
Of course they're gonna keep fucking milking it.
Yeah,
you
have to.
So I guess what I'm saying is I'm taking back my 2 weeks notice, and I will stay.
Yeah,
I will stay with the company,
bro. They might possibly purchase one of them. No, I'm not thinking that they are the only bidders. It's between them
and
Netflix and Paramount.
Okay, all right.
But if I'll be honest, Paramount Skydance is probably throwing the strongest offer.
Really? Okay.
Because between Universal and Netflix, all they're thinking about is acquiring the Warner Brothers aspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not too interested in Discovery. Because that's more of the cable aspect side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So Paramount's like, we'll buy it all.
Yeah.
They're like, give us all that shit.
Man, and you know what's crazy, bro, is, man, you know, there's probably only a handful. There's like one room full of guys making all those big time decisions. Dog.
Right.
Like one room of dudes, man.
Yeah. All
you know,
power.
like all of that shit, bro. Yeah. Like, I honestly thought it was kind of insane when I found out Comcast bought out NBC Universal. Bro, like, that was like, what?
I was like, what? So here's the crazy part is before that, they were trying to acquire, I don't know if it's before that or after that. Comcast technically has already been trying to acquire Warner Brothers, or if not Warner Brothers, specifically they were trying to acquire DC from Warner Brothers, which I was all for because honestly, I just feel like lately Warner Brothers has dropped the ball on what they should be doing with DC Comics. Movies, as far as movies,
you know what I'm saying?
Because the comics they're fucking killing it. Their video games, fucking the Arkham games are still some of the best games out there. Yeah. The DC Justice games, still a fun game to play.
That's a dope game. That's the one that has the Ninja Turtles in it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, bro. That's
yeah. So, that's low can't wait for that. They some part 3 to that or something.
Yeah.
I just remembered Mortal Kombat is another IP.
Mortal Kombat,
It's on the Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
That Universal would own.
That's a great game.
And
a great franchise. Come
on. Godzilla, that Universe, Monsterverse, whatever, with Godzilla and King Kong. That is another Warner Brothers. Dude, there's a lot of big IPs.
Yeah.
Whoever
lands
the fish, it is a big fish.
It's a big
Netflix. It's a big deal but only if. This is what I was saying on the my boys pod is that the only benefit Netflix has in acquiring Warner Brothers, or even just that portion, I would hope. But I also saw somewhere else that they also probably are considering making an offer for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I would hope they do that is if you have the intentions of finally having theatrical releases.
Mm-hmm.
If not, don't waste your money.
Right.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah. Like, what are you gonna hold? Just grab it to hold on it, sit on it.
Sit on it.
Yeah.
Just release it on your streaming platform.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? Like,
that's true.
No. Yeah. Like, don't do that.
It's good. See, bro. Like,
well, you have the intentions of. If your idea is this is finally gonna give us the full hold we need,
right,
to have access to theaters, the way that these other studio companies been having,
right?
Warner Brothers, who actually has the majority hold.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, even some Disney movies, some other movies, like, you ever notice, like, you'll go watch even some, like, Disney movie, and then there's still the Warner Brothers logo that pops up? It's because they have to use either, like, said studio or there's a distribution deal between them.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, like, has good, it's kind of crazy they're selling, but, like, it's also understandable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're going to get a big fucking payday. That's why. So
I think they're talking 70 billion.
Holy shit, bro.
70 billion.
Like, who's affording that? I thought the country was 300, 900 million, billion, trillion in debt.
So check this out.
But somebody's gonna buy what? Like, who's buying that?
Check this out.
Why is he not included in the country's debt? But he's got that many billions?
Right.
What the fuck is going on? What am I missing here?
I'll tell you the missing piece, my guy. So apparently, this is why I said Paramount is the strongest bidder. Not making a bid for the entirety of things, but because they apparently might have foreign money backing. Okay,
that's usually the secret.
Which if you lately,
that's usually how you win.
Now I'm gonna throw this out to you, and maybe you might know what I'm about to say. Maybe you know.
I hope I don't.
But who do you know that has been acquiring a lot of said IP / industry / institution?
Who do I know?
Yeah. If you, I don't know how close your ear is to the news of things.
Not very close.
Okay.
But
if you have to take a guess,
let's make a guess. Who's buying up what?
Foreign
Land, not land, foreign resources?
Resource / people.
People.
You know, that aren't necessarily, they're obviously not, they're not American. That's what I'm just trying to say.
I don't know, man.
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I don't have.
Are you not a fan of like fighting shit?
Fighting shit?
Yeah, like boxing, MMA.
I am. I'm a fan of boxing and
Okay, I'll just give you a hint.
All right.
Honestly, if I feel saying you should get it.
Okay, lead me to the right direction. Who are you talking? Joe Rogan?
Well, who does someone like Joe Rogan or Dana White do business with foreignly that these foreign actors have really been a big influence in the boxing sport recently? The boxing sport, the sport of boxing and the sport of MMA. And technically WWE.
Are you talking about the Pauls? The Paul brothers? No.
That's not foreign, dude.
Well, you're talking about people that are, I don't know. I'm lost.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to sound stupid once you say the name. I'm probably.
I'm sure you're going to hate it because I'm like, dude, it's kind of obvious once I said that. Matter of fact, and I say sport, but in fact, MMA, boxing, golf. Still not getting it? No. WWE, comedy at this moment.
So are you talking about a company? Or are you talking about a person? Who are you talking about?
It's technically a person / government entity.
That's buying people.
It's buying, well, that's paying or investing in these things.
Are you
Are
you talking about Elon Musk?
No. I figured that could have been a move. But no, that's not foreign. He's American. He's an American citizen. We don't talk about foreign.
Oh, so it's not an American buying foreign things. You're talking about a foreign guy coming over and buying all this shit up.
And not even just guy. I'm not even trying to say a guy.
Just
people, a certain type of people.
Oh, so like,
so to speak. Honestly, it's country. I'm more actually focused on country or region, but.
Man, I'm lost.
Okay, yeah, you definitely are lost.
I was going the wrong direction, man.
Yeah, let me just shout out to Gino. I see you, brother, on
Facebook. Gino, what up?
I just appreciate you, brother. I see you here. Mood. He said, first off, he said, Chop Shop, happy thanks, TJ, to you, brothers. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, man.
Salud.
He said, mood music, all the effects of mood. And how you hear it, how it makes you feel, how you feel it, and what you want to hear. 100 to that support. Man, I appreciate you, brother, always. And honestly, Jenna, you always are a supporter of what I put out there. And I appreciate you for it. Okay, and shout out to those also tuned in on you on IG.
Hey, Codename Torino. What up?
Appreciate you, my brothers.
I actually met him at the Hit Shop.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I met him, bro. He was dude, I think he was interning with AQ.
Oh yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
And I was in there with my boy DJ. Shout out my brother DJ.
Okay.
And my boy Chog.
Okay.
My boy, shout out to Chog. They took me into Equalities. And that's when I started working with DJ.
Okay.
And so we were that's where he was going.
Oh,
he was part of that circle. So he was just going to AQ. And then once or twice, it might have been just once.
Yeah.
When Torino was in there.
Okay.
And, he was on the other side, kind of just doing some stuff. But, he popped over. We were talking, chopping it up. He was a cool ass dude.
Oh, no.
And I could tell he's a talented motherfucker.
Oh, no, he was. I always got along with him. Always was great vibes with him.
Yeah.
I always appreciated him because even he'd always come listen to the recordings, and always like show nothing but love. Like, yo, man, I like what you're doing here.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's a good dude.
So shout out to Torino, man.
Torino, shout out.
What was I saying? So okay, you clearly don't know.
Wait, so you didn't tell me who was buying a? You talking about?
Oh man, hold on. So rather I do this time. No, it's stupid. You'll be able to see. But it's still probably funny. It's probably worth it. Hold on. This is worth doing.
Oh, you're talking about. This is what you're talking about. Oh shit. Yeah, I was, bro. I thought you were talking about like a specific person. I thought we were talking about a specific person, my bro. And a gazillion A-Rap money. Shit.
Oh, we back in the most amazing way.
Yeah, I remember that.
We getting A-Rap money. We getting A-Rap money. Holla, shit, holla.
So you're saying they coming over? They buying everything up? Okay. So now that makes sense into the fighting thing because they are kind of taking over. They are taking over combat sports, like hard, heavy.
But did you know that they just bought EA Games?
I didn't know who they
The Saudis.
the Saudis bought EA Games.
Yeah.
So now they're the makers of Madden.
Shit, essentially, right?
Man.
So,
Damn.
essentially, yeah, they are. You know, and look, kudos to them, dude.
Yeah.
Kudos to them for picking up the pieces where they're falling off.
Yeah.
Right. Sort of kind of like EA Games is actually probably one of the smartest purchases because, Madden's
That's just gonna go forever.
that's going forever.
It's
You
gonna
know?
go forever.
And if I'm no, they're not doing Undisputed, right? They're not the ones who do Undisputed. No, right? Undisputed is like its own thing.
I think EA does Fight Night.
Fight Night, right? Yeah,
think?
that has been
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
So, Madden for sure has been what they, what's held down EA Games. Well, they've done other things too. But, but yeah, they just bought into EA. I don't know if they just bought out EA Games or bought into it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is just investments.
Okay.
But I mean, I say this, but even when you look at the deals that they even set politically, you know what I'm saying? They got deals even with, the president or with the country, whatever, These guys are making moves.
Yeah.
But all that to say, apparently, they are a cohesively working with Paramount Skydance as backers and investors to what they're doing. So when you're talking about where's this money coming from, how can they afford $70 billion?
Yeah,
that's where it's coming.
That's where it's coming from.
Skydance, if I'm actually correct, is a Middle Eastern owned.
So that's just coming from gold, from real deep rooted money.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn,
so
must be nice.
Yeah,
must be nice, bro. Fucking DJ Khaled, dog. That motherfucker.
It's all because of him,
bro. All because of him, man.
But yeah, so they're apparently backing up Paramount. But here's the crazy part now, for those who care, anybody who knows, obviously I'm big on DC. That's been my shit for the longest time. And obviously, you know that if there's any director that I always feel is the best director, has been the best director for DC, Zack Snyder. Hate me or love me for it, hate him or love him for it. That's just the facts. Numbers lie, or numbers don't lie. People do. You can feel how you feel, but the numbers are there. You know what I'm saying? The most successful films outside of the Dark Knight trilogy, which is Christopher Nolan, the most highest grossing films are the Zack Snyder films. Sorry, the facts are what they are. I honestly don't understand the weird hate that guy gets for his films, but
I don't understand it either. Am I missing something?
Dude, honestly, it's weird. It's weird out here on the internet, dude.
Man, it's weird everywhere, bro. What the fuck, man? God damn it.
So that is what it is. But all that to say that anybody who, for those of us that are part of the circle, the inner circle of those that technically, are, I guess you could say, rallying for Zack Snyder to come back to Warner Brothers to finish what he started, to what they cheated him out of, technically.
Yeah. I'm on that crew, bro.
You know what I mean?
Because I saw, so basically, from what I know,
go ahead.
When it comes to movies, you know what? My son was here. He's a movie critic.
Nice.
He wants to be a director, dog.
Really?
So he knows different movies and the style depending on who directed it.
Oh shit!
Like he could tell that kind of shit. I can't.
Nice.
But I do know that Justice League.
Yeah, the Justice League. Yeah.
That had the original version that came out.
that they sabotaged.
And then they
one of them
had
sabotaged.
the Zack Snyder version.
Yes.
Right or wrong.
So what happened?
And that one was
Way better.
way fucking better.
Way
dude.
better.
It was actually like it was a different
It was
movie.
a different movie.
It was a different movie, dude.
There you go.
I mean, it was 5 hours long,
but it was still
but it was a
better.
different movie and it was fucking good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Which one did you see? Damn, which cut did you see? Because I didn't see that one. I didn't see the 5 hour long. I'm like, damn. Like, let me see that one, brother. Shit. No. That is a long movie. But that being said, it is the better movie.
Yeah.
And again,
way better.
they cheated him out of that. Like, so.
Wait, was he supposed to be the original?
So, yeah, the first one that came out in 2017.
Wait, so what?
Yeah.
So what? Does he have his hand in more other DC movies?
Yes. Once before that.
Okay.
So technically, did you ever see The Watchmen? The Watchmen movie?
No, I didn't
No,
see the Watchmen.
it's worth the watch. You should actually watch.
Okay.
That.
So
That
he
was,
did that one.
yeah, especially if you're like into.
And
like,
that's a DC comic movie? Or that's just a different movie altogether?
so it's a different movie, but The Watchmen is part of the DC franchise.
Okay, all right. Cool,
you know, the
cool,
same
cool.
way like V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
That's part of the DC franchise, but it's obviously you've never really heard of him in the midst of like
Batman or
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. I got you.
You know, something like that, or like until recently, you know, you had Blade movies that are part of Marvel,
right?
But you never saw him with the Avengers or something, until recently, where they're trying to connect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
okay.
So it's like that. So he did The Watchmen initially. Christopher Nolan did the Dark Knight trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but Zack Snyder worked with Christopher Nolan on, if not both The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, it was The Dark Knight Rises. He was like a producer on one of those, either one or both of those films.
Okay.
So when Christopher Nolan finished that Batman story, whatever, they wanted Christopher Nolan to go do Superman. Like, hey, like do Superman first. This guy who probably gave you some of the best cinematic, not even just comic book movies, just movies in general. Like those Dark Knight movies, you don't really, I don't know. I watch the movies and sometimes it doesn't even feel like it's a comic book. It just feels like it's a action thriller movie.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how it feels.
Those are really good movies.
Yeah, just how grounded they are because they don't feel fake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like this, even though the characters are fictional, they almost could exist in real life.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Which is why I think people even try to imitate these characters in real life. You know, I don't remember, bro. Dark Knight came out, and motherfuckers were out there like Joker, doing crazy shit. Do you remember that? You remember that? Shooting up fucking theaters.
Oh, you're right.
Malls.
You're right.
Dressed up as Joker.
Yeah.
Because they really bought into that character.
Yeah.
That's how realistic that character felt. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you remember, I don't remember, there was guys that were even dressing up like Batman, driving around in fucking Maseratis or like Lamborghinis, all black, trying to fight crime. You remember that, dude? You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Actually.
That's how realistic this movie felt.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? Dude, I remember this one video of this guy training. He was like, Batman, whatever. And he would like train. He had the nunchucks, fucking ninja stars and shit.
Damn.
And then he would dress up and walk around the community, dude, to look for crime.
I wonder whatever happened to those guys.
Yeah, me too. But they
just give up.
I don't know.
Did they hit? I don't know what happened.
Well, again, maybe it's vigilantism, so maybe they got locked up or something. You know?
Maybe they went down with a fight, bro.
But yeah, that was the thing. You know, that was my whole point, and that's how impactful those movies were. You know, culturally impacting is what I'm trying to get at. This is what this guy did for you guys, whatever, right? I'm trying to get to a point here. And then this same guy that you then asked to do Superman for you guys, understandably, he just gave you some of your best franchise, one of your best franchises ever, giving you guys over $1 billion, you know, in the theaters. He asked me to do Superman, and this man himself says, "I'm not interested, but you know who I think you should have do it is Zack Snyder." And he's the guy who says, this is the baton you guys gave me. You're Zach. I believe in your work. I like your work.
Yeah.
I think you're the next guy to do this. You know, do Superman, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And here's the crazy part. Nolan technically still worked on Man of Steel. which was the Superman movie. Like
Yeah.
I think he was like a writer or something like that. So he had, he did
He still had a fingerprint
Yeah,
on it
yeah.
in one way or
in
another.
one way or another, but he wasn't a director.
Yeah.
So, the Superman movie, the Man of Steel movie that comes out, by far still, if I'm correct, the best solo Superman movie ever. To as far as money is concerned, like what it did financially. It's not better than Batman.
Right.
No one should expect that. No shade against Superman, people that like Superman. It just is what it is. It's like, I'm not going to pretend like anybody, like in the same way Spider-Man is Marvel's poster boy. Like that's what Batman is for DC. Y'all can't expect your other favorite heroes to take that match.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. What I'm saying?
That makes sense.
You'll never see a Wolverine movie do the same numbers as Spider-Man. You just won't. So that is what it is. But for what that character is, the money he made, it was successful. Then the movie he did after that was Batman versus Superman, which by far the best comic book movie out there. That's right, I said it. Fight me over it. I don't give a damn. Those are the facts. The numbers don't lie. It is what it is. Just come on. Like, who but Zach thought to themselves, I think the world's ready to see Batman go up against Superman. I think people are ready, even though we really weren't.
Yeah.
But I'm challenging them to be ready.
I think that was a good movie.
To see a hero go against a hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who heard about that shit until now? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the crazy part is Marvel then tries to follow suit. They're like, oh shit, that's a good idea. Oh, you know what? We were supposed to do Secret Wars, but I think we should change it to Civil War.
They did the Civil War.
Yeah. Apparently people actually do want to see superheroes go up against each other.
Yeah. And that was a big hit too.
And that was a big hit too. Because
the
concept is cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like, what would happen if Batman went up against Superman? What would happen if Iron Man went up against Captain America? Yep. Who was coming out of top out of all these movies? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even amongst geeks, that's actually a big conversation amongst geeks. Dude, these guys are constantly like, oh, but Thor versus who? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, why are you facing each other? They're friends.
Yeah.
But but power level, who really is the strongest?
Yeah.
That's what they talk about.
And they start naming the strengths and their endurance and their fucking
like, dude, what's lightning, dog? But in this comic, dog, this guy fucking threw that hammer through a planet, my nigga. What you think? What was Superman gonna do? You know what I mean? That's how they talk. But my whole point is, and again, here's the thing that happened in the comics too. Like, so it's Batman versus Superman, or even heroes going up against each other. That's not new to the comic world,
right?
But it's new to the general audience, right? So that was a very ambitious move to say, like, I think I want to give them the story of Batman going up against Superman. That's ambitious, you know, and it was successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, where there's some backdraws to it, I think the marketing was bad. You know, they showed too much. They showed too much. They shouldn't have shown us all the characters that were involved. You promoted the movie as Batman vs Superman. That's all you had to show.
Yeah,
and we would have all shown up. Yeah, because that's what the title is.
Right.
I think people would have been more in awe to go into a movie thinking it's just going to be about Batman going up against Superman.
Yeah.
And then like, oh shit, fucking Wonder Woman, like Luthor.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, Doomsday, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know
you're right.
It would have been you know what I'm saying? And then the talk is leaving there would have been like, yo, you won't expect it. You gotta go see it. Yeah. And it would have been, you know, so like, and that's what the movie already did. Like, it technically already made over $1 billion. At the time, with the first release of the theatrical cut, it was like 890-something million that it made. Close to $1 billion.
Damn.
And then they released the Ultimate Edition. And then they technically with that it goes over $1 billion. But a lot of people won't consider that. Neither do I, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think though if they would have just introduced it as like, you know, without showing too much in the trailers and shit, I think that would have been the experience. You would have given people an experience to talk about Like, even though the movie already gives that, right? Like, I'll be honest, bro. When I'm in that theater, dude, first off, I went to go see the movie like 4 or 5 times. That's how much, like, I was like, bro, my fucking hairs, even to this day, I'll be honest, dog. I'll put that movie on right now, dog.
Yeah.
And the moment fucking Batman is in that armored suit,
Yeah.
turns out that fucking light,
Yeah.
you know, waiting for Superman's ass to get them, and Superman shows up, and there's that shot with Batman looking up, and fucking Superman just flying over him, you know, like in the rain dropping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I get goosebumps, dog. Like, oh man, fuck, motherfuckers, they're about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it goes down just like it should. You know what I mean? Like, just like a real fight would.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Superman starts
look,
whooping his ass.
the bumps.
No, he's trying to tell him, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, no, you know.
Hey, you don't want
that face confrontation happened in that movie. The same way when you were like,
no, he's like, hey, you don't want to fuck with me.
Right.
And then, man, you know what?
You don't know,
and then he just
you don't know,
fucking
nigga.
get put through a wall and shit.
You know what I mean? Bro, but that scene, dude, it's still to this day gives me goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
Because I never thought I'd live to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all our lives, we've gotten just solo hero movies. And yeah, like, we started getting the Avengers and it's team up shit, whatever. But still, it's the your common good guy versus bad guy. But just that idea of that movie, and it's not that it's original, right? Technically, he took the
kind of modified it.
Yeah, he modified it from the original story, right?
Yeah.
The original story is The Dark Knight Returns. Batman's a lot older. The Justice League is banned because technically heroes could no longer be heroes. Like, it's like, you guys got too much power.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever. And then Superman, being the guy he is, the good guy, always has to do things right. He sides with the government and shuts the motherfuckers down. Like, hey, you're not being a superhero no more except for me that works with the government.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
And so there's no more heroes. Batman retires, whatever. And then but he's got that itch. He's Batman. Like, this is what I do.
Yeah, he's like, fuck Superman.
And yeah,
you ain't telling me what to do, motherfucker.
God, dude. He goes back out.
You ain't even from here.
Puts on the fucking bathroom, like, fuck this guy, you know? He's fucking starts kicking ass again, taking down bad guys, whatever, all that shit. You know, Joker comes back out, you know, from fucking Arkham because, oh shit, Batman's back, I gotta get back.
Yeah.
This is the whole thing, whatever. Batman finally kills Joker for finally. Joker dies, you know, indefinitely in that storyline. But then the government, because Batman's back, is now frantic. They get a hold of Superman, like, hey,
come, you gotta come.
Go talk to your boy.
Go holler at this guy.
This guy, you know, is not making us look good, whatever. We can't have that. We ban vigilante as good, whatever. Yeah. Even hero, whatever, all that. Then to come find out, Superman was so on board with that shit. It turns out, I don't know if you know the Green Arrow, but since the Green Arrow was one of like the rebellious ones initially in the beginning, to get him to stop, he rips off his arm. You know, because that guy, he has to lie on his arm. You know what I mean? He can't do much without the other one. He never takes someone of his arm side. Anyways, all that to say that's what the original story is that, right? So then Batman, he tries to tell Batman, like, hey, chill out. I don't want to do this, whatever, blah. And he goes, whatever, take care. Like, Batman's like, makes it seem like, all right, but I'm not really listening to you. Kind of just keeps it up front, like, whatever. Yeah. Long story short, similar concept. He built a suit. In the comic, it's actually like a mech suit. Like, so it's more like Iron Man. So like, mechanical and shit. So like the punch, it's like thrust. You know, in the movie, it's actually more impressive. It's just armor. People fail to realize. Yeah. You know, it's like there's something more impressive about just the fact that this man was strong enough to.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did a whole. Yeah, he did a whole. Yeah. You know what I mean? Doing like a whole training session.
Yeah, that whole scene.
And he just had to bulk himself up a little, you know, so he can
do that.
So he can still get flipped to a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. But you know, all that to say, so it comes from that. It's modified from that storyline, and so that's the Zack Snyder movies, my whole point. Okay, you know, and again, one of if not the best DC movie to exist. You know, again, apart from the Dark Knight trilogy, right. But even that I separate because, like I said, the Dark Knight trilogy to me feels like that actually again, on a good day, it almost feels like it's not even a comic book movie.
Yeah.
You know, where like when you're looking at these Man of Steel, whatever BVS, Batman vs. whatever, Justice League, those are superhero movies.
Yes.
Like, they're dealing in the land of fiction now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where at least with the Dark Knight, it's like Nolan really did a good job of like grounding it to reality.
Yeah,
you know?
you know what, you put it the perfect way, the way that it's grounded, bro. Because you're right. Because I like those movies a lot.
Yeah.
And when I look back and just think about them and picture them and all that stuff, I'm like, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Yeah. Yo,
they don't seem, fictional.
Right, they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though, like, again, in essence, it is.
It is.
You know,
Definitely, it is. The whole thing is.
The whole thing is, right?
Yeah.
Man, just in a bat suit, that's still crazy.
Right.
But that bat suit that he had on was more realistic than anyone we've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was realistic in the sense of like, oh, it's Kevlar armor. That armor does exist. Mm-hmm. He's using actual real equipment that exists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which technically always been a Batman thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why even when you get into the discussions with these nerds of like, oh, Batman, whatever versus Iron Man, whatever, I'm like, the problem is Marvel in general always deals with the more fantasy fictional shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where DC, as much as there's a lot of fictional shit, in general, they ground their characters a lot more, and suppress them to more reality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you have some guys with superpowers and shit, but it's more like spiritual aspect. Right, like or scientifically, like, well, an alien. Well, that's why he's got his powers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna dive too deep. Well, sometimes they do. They have characters that do dive deep into like more scientific theories, things that are not necessarily proven, but it's a theory, it exists, so we're gonna make a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at someone like Batman, his gadgets always have been up to par to whatever technology we have in the moment.
Yeah.
It's never this,
like it's
Tony Stark created nanotechnology.
Yeah.
What the fuck is nanotechnology, motherfucker? Like, it doesn't even exist. So, like, like we're two different characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Black Panther, he's got the damn whatever that stone is called, whatever the powers, and whatever it's called, whatever vibranium.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that ain't even real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you more, I'll give you more credit with a fucking Wolverine. Titanium actually exists, or adamantium. I think that actually does exist. I think but even that furthers my point. Another metal created in the Marvel universe that doesn't even exist. Anyways, Batman, though, his gadgets always have been up to whatever the near recent technology is. So that even when you're looking at what Christopher Nolan does with the Dark Knight trilogy, it's like the gadgets he's using, the technology, even the strategies, like when he goes to Hong Kong and they do the escape by bullet or whatever, and then plane.
Yeah,
it was an actual technique used by spies. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He really grounded it, is my whole point. Like, he used technology known to man, fucking sonar shit, things that are used in the military. The Batmobile was a militaristic tank-looking thing.
Yeah, you're right.
More realistic.
Yeah,
like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fucking tumbler. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Batwing. You're saying also, like, it wasn't just this like kind of futuristic-looking jet. It was like, no, it kind of like, it was a real design based off of something that does exist. Yeah. Militaristically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Might appear a little bit more fashionably.
To
the liking of a Batman type story plot. But essentially the technology within the framework is actually real. Right? It's got propellers, it's not just rocket shit type shit. But
and then Superman comes with his laser eyes.
It just fucking burns motherfuckers. But let's just say the Dark Knight is even the villains.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Bane, bro. I love how they did Bane.
It wasn't that whole bulk up on some stereotype shit. And,
nah, dude.
No, he was just fucking pure fucking just gangster, dog.
Yeah. You know what? You're right, bro. Those were some really good movies.
What does it say? It sounds painful for you. The lines too. It's just the dialogue, the conversations. Your Bane has with certain people.
Bro, you know what? It took me forever to realize who actually played Bane in the movies. Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
bro, I had no idea that was Tom Hardy. No, that's crazy.
Wow, but that makes sense though.
I mean, it took me until probably last year when I figured.
Really?
Wow. Like just recently.
Wow.
When I found out that was him. And now when I go back and look at it, I'm like, Well, yeah. Now that I know it's him, I can
see
I
it.
can see it now. But bro, I had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's insane.
That's
That's
crazy.
interesting. Well, you know, I want to say maybe the first time no, I think I knew it was him when I first saw him. But I was impressed because I'm like, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's how much I feel like the mask and just even kind of like the vein things that they had to add a little bit.
Yeah.
That really made him, and then the voice modulator, you know. But it made him sound more scary too. You know, like more scary, more intimidating, more tension.
Mm-hmm.
You got my attention when you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Like even when he's talking to Batman when they're first duking out in the sewers. You know, and, you know, Batman tries to use the agents of the shadow, whatever. What he says, you know, and he's all like, you're an agent of the shadow. So, you know, you merely adopted it. I was born in it, you know, raised in it. Taught me something like, was born in it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, this motherfucker, you know?
And he whooped his ass.
He whooped his ass, bro, bad, dog. Bad. I mean, fucking broke his cow, man.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
He beat him down, bro.
He beat him down.
He beat him down.
But again, realistic concept, right?
Yeah.
None of the villains were. Nolan didn't choose to use the villains that were like fictional.
Yeah.
He didn't go with like a Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
You know, or a Doctor or Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a little too big. You know, I'm gonna stick to characters that I think can actually exist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Ra's al Ghul, some entity power guy who exists in the background, something like the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You know, that are the ones that actually have determined events throughout the world history. That's what I'm gonna choose to do. I can actually use Joker because Joker has no weird power. He's just fucking.
He's just a psycho nut.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of a genius, but loose nuts. You know what I'm saying? And then Bane. You know, or then again Catwoman.
Yeah.
Two-Face. And even the Two-Face version he creates. It's a very burned, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's trauma, everything that happened, fucks with him.
Yeah.
It
makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know, the psychological aspect to these characters. Again, very grounded. You watch the movies, again, that's what I say, they don't really feel comic booky.
Right. Yeah.
And the crazy part is some of the story lines were comic book related or even animated show related. Like the Dark Knight Rises, Bane discovering who Batman is, breaking into his fucking own fortress and using his shit, whatever. Like that's in the comics. That's actually even in the animated series. I don't know if you ever watched it when you were a kid. I know when I was a kid, I used to watch Batman the animated series like on Saturdays and shit. And not that I remembered it when I watched it as a kid or like watching the movie, but I rewatched it because I have HBO Max, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to watch the Batman animated series, you know, like
hell yeah.
But hey, listen,
and then you're watching, and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, it's all in here, bro.
All in here.
It ain't new.
It ain't new.
Nothing's new.
Nothing's new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just iterations, you know, like
Yeah.
different iterations, but still the same source.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy part, man. You watch these cartoons, dude. They're interestingly created for both adults and kids. There's a lot of jokes or like nuances
that only you would get as an adult, probably. Yeah.
that as a kid I didn't even recognize.
But as a kid, you could still get the crime fighting, and the and all the shit going on.
But the flirting,
Yeah.
the subtleties of technically perverse banter between Bruce Wayne and whatever girl he's trying to holler at. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Like
Bruce Wayne.
Over my head. Right? And the grown man, I'm like, oh shit. Like, damn,
he wasn't playing around.
He
was outside macking,
bro.
I mean, why wouldn't he, bro?
Look,
he's a fucking billionaire.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest smack move this guy played, man. I'm gonna tell you the biggest smack move Bruce Wayne played. So after the Batman animated series, they came out with the Superman animated series, right? And then eventually they played the crossover shows, episodes. And Batman appears on Superman, you know? But in Superman's own show, you know, there's no work, whatever that world, that doesn't really matter. Story content, right? When you're talking about what the fuck, like Bruce Wayne, what woman had the Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Right? This dude had the balls to actually date Lois Lane, dude. Which is Superman's girl.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like dated her. Like she was head over heels over this guy. She was in love with Bruce Wayne. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no wonder they got a movie where they're going at it.
Dude.
Batman and Superman.
No.
Shit.
Oh, so here's the crazy part.
Or this is like way before.
No. Check this out.
Or
What you just said is kind of key though.
Uh-huh.
So yes, and this is what's crazy, bro. So now back to I am kind of sidetracking there. But now that you're saying that, now let's bring it back to these movies. What we're actually talking about. Zack Snyder's work. So yes, Zack brings forth to the big screen the idea of Batman and Superman facing each other. He gives that to us. We see both sides. People, you know what I'm saying? Like if you pay attention to the movie, you see both sides.
Yeah.
Like, you see both of them win, right? Like,
Yep.
what I mean, technically in that movie, there's that nightmare sequence, right? Where Batman falls asleep. That's what's called a nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
But it's technically an alternate timeline. But in that timeline, Superman technically kills Batman in this movie, right? Because they capture Batman, and it's like Batman and a few of his other buddies that were captured.
Yeah.
Superman shows up, right? Then he walks up and kills the other guys.
Right.
Right, and he shows up to Batman.
Yeah.
Now what I'm about to say is also key.
Yeah.
In this timeline, and he goes, "She was my world, and you took her from me."
Ah. See, I remember that scene. Because it was like, it was his dream nightmare scene. I remember that exactly. But I didn't realize that that was a reference to him smashing Lois Lane.
How we haven't gotten to yet, technically.
Yeah.
But that was the plan.
Ah.
That was the sort of there's a lot to that.
Bruce Wayne, a dog.
Bro, he a dog.
He a dog out
He
here.
a dog.
He out here dying for it, bro.
Dude. Well, he dies for a lot more than just that. But
damn,
because technically, the reason that this is all known now is because the storyboards that Zack Snyder had for the Justice League movies that were supposed to follow, the one that technically came out in 2017. Technically, when Superman dies, the idea was that Bruce Wayne and get together with Lois Lane in that.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of a consoling each other type thing. First, it was that. It was supposed to be that at first.
It's always supposed to be that.
Yeah. And then they fall in love.
And then
they have sex. They have a kid.
Oh,
but not born yet. But she's pregnant with Bruce Wayne's kid. But still, what happens in the movie, right, of Justice League?
Yeah.
But we don't know this. This was all supposed to be revealed later, even especially because he was trying to reveal it initially. This is the problem, is where Warner Brothers like, bro, you guys fucking suck. They just were like, I don't think we can do that. Which is crazy because it fucking existed in the cartoons. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you holding on to?
Dude? Yeah. What are you trying to protect here? You know what I'm saying? No, we don't know we can do that, whatever. Anyways, but so we were technically supposed to get that, he consoles her, supposed to be just friends, they fall in love, whatever, they fall in love, and we just fall for each other due to both of their griefs. They're both grieving technically. And he impregnates her, whatever. So Bruce Wayne, but technically, what we see in the movie, he still brings Superman back.
Yeah.
And steps away, right? Now, all right, you're back, it's your girl. But she's already pregnant.
Mm.
And,
damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So now technically,
hey,
that was you, I swear. Now, remember that bathtub scene y'all got? I don't know how I know, but I know you guys getting it into the bathtub. That's you, dog. Right before you died.
Oh shit!
But so that's supposed to happen, and then fucking. But that's not just what happens. What happens is then when Darkseid shows up, because Darkseid eventually makes it to Earth, he kills Lois Lane. But technically, Bruce Wayne could have stopped it in a way. Bruce Wayne could have died himself. He could have technically but he chooses not to, and Lois Lane dies. I don't know if he chooses not to, just fails to get there in time.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. You know,
just didn't make it.
He just didn't make it.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, and then Lois Lane dies, and that's what turns Superman, right? That's what allows Darkseid to convert him to what is considered the anti-life equation,
Okay.
which turns him to the dark side.
Yeah.
And that's why he starts working for Darkseid, and then the apocalypse scene or the nightmare sequence that whole time is that future.
Yeah, because I remember they had a lot more of that in
the Justice League.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. They had a whole
explaining all that. So there's more sequences to that, alluding to that. But if you notice and remember back even in Batman vs Superman, there's that same scene of like the he falls asleep when he wakes up. Remember, he wakes up to Barry Allen coming out of the Speed Force. The Flash, right?
Yep.
And he like, am I too soon?
Yeah.
Too soon. You know, meaning he went too far back in time. But I have to work with what I got here.
Yeah.
You were right about him. You were always right about him. Fear him. You know, like talking about Superman. Like, you were right, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck up. You know, like, don't sleep on this.
And don't fuck this girl.
It's Lois Lane. She's the key.
Yeah.
She's the, like letting him know, like, my guy, whatever you do, like, I don't know what you're saying, like, keep her alive. Don't fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Keep her safe at all times.
Lois Lane, got it.
Yeah.
Like, where's Lois Lane? Come to the mansion. Come slide fuck with me. I heard something about you. I don't know what it is. We're gonna figure it out.
I might still get it on. Which low-key at this point kind of happens. You know what I mean?
Bro,
but that's that whole future. You know what I'm saying? That and technically, what he dies for. Right? The whole like, you know, you took it from me. She's my wife. You took it from me. But then again, in that movie, you know, kills him technically.
Yeah.
And then later on, they actually fight, vice versa. Then you see the opposite side of that. Batman actually beating Superman. You know what I mean? And about to kill him. You know, so in that movie, you technically get both sides, you know, of Victor. And technically, you get both sides to why they win, right? Meaning a Superman who's willing to kill will always defeat Batman. But a Batman who's willing to kill and a Superman that's reserved, he will win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll find a way to kill Superman. And Superman will almost essentially let him because he's really not trying to kill.
Right.
Because he's still got that code. So he's technically still holding back somewhat. And it's not to take away from what Batman is doing in this movie, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even before the kryptonite, you know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is I tell you all the time, like, think about how fast the motherfucker has to move in a fucking armored suit to like when they're on the when they're up on the building and then Superman throws them against the light and then Batman's kind of shit, fucking give a fuck, you know? And then he comes down, and I think it's in this very scene where he's all like, if I wanted it, you'll be dead already. You know, that shit. And then Batman's like, all right, you talking all this shit. I'm trying to fuck you up. And he smoke grenade your way. Right. And Superman's like, come on.
Right.
But then
he goes through it and he's over there. He's on the other side with the green gun.
How fast does Superman move?
Yeah.
How fast did Batman have to move?
Right.
In an armored suit at that. On the other side.
Dude, it's because he knew he was about to knock down Lois.
Yeah, right. Like, hey,
he was like,
she's mine, dog.
Let me get this over with. Hey. So I go lay that down.
She mine, dog. You know,
bro, he had kryptonite everywhere.
Yeah, no, he was trying
to had no rubbers nowhere, just all kryptonite.
But anyways, talking a lot about this shit. All that to say, Zack Snyder, best director that DC's had after Nolan, or at least at the very least, we could probably say same tier, I'd say. And back to that Saudi deal. Why does that matter? Because I don't know if you heard about this, but Dana White and the Saudis were already got together to make a UFC movie. And the Saudis, they personally wanted Zack Snyder and talked to Zack Snyder to be the director because they love his style of film.
No shit.
Yeah, and they feel like he is up to this point, he's like the best director that has encapsulated the masculine presence and essence of man. You know, from the movies like 300. Well, again, if you haven't
Oh,
watched
shit. He got
300
300?
is Zack Snyder.
Oh, shit.
You
Bro,
know,
I did not even know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is Sparta. Dude, that whole shit, that's all Zack Snyder.
Yeah. Damn. I had no idea that he did that movie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Look at you knowing movie history.
Dude, this is my guy.
You know, trivia nights?
We have a trivia.
Yeah.
I definitely have my strong suits. But movies is definitely one of them. Somewhat, because I'm more like recent shit. Like,
Yeah.
when you got those triggers that were like, who directed
In 1971.
Yeah, 1971. You know, like, Don Carter, and then whatever it is, Sean Penn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know some, you know,
Yeah.
but like anything recent, yeah, I'm pretty big on it. Again, I like his movies because I feel like they are like music, like or they're like my favorite type of music. Meaning, like I like a song that there's a lot to analyze, like from the beat structure.
There's a lot of substance to it.
Substance.
A lot of layers.
Yeah, layers.
Yeah.
That I can peel, like gain something new, like ooh, could be whatever.
And it might take you 10 times to listen to
like,
it.
oh, damn,
To catch it all.
I didn't even hear
It might take you a year listening to
you know
the
what I'm saying?
song.
Like, and you never heard that.
And you
ring in the
you
back.
barely, you're still hearing shit for the first time.
That's right.
A year, 2 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
You know, like
Yeah.
music. That's how it is with his movies.
Mm.
You have to read it, or no, and that's why I like Van Nolan's. Like, you watch Inception the first time, and you're like, is that thing still spinning? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you go rewatch it. Interstellar, same shit, whatever. That's actually what I liked about the Joker film. You know, talking with the Joker.
Oh yeah,
I rewatched that shit like so many times. I'm like, hold on, is this even real?
Yeah.
Is it like, is he actually like, is this all in his head? Did he make shit up, or is any of it real? Like, is the only real part the end to the movie? Really? You know, because you're hearing all these theories, you know,
right?
And you know, whatever. So like, man, like, wait. So was he even lying? Like, wait, is Thomas Wayne really his dad?
Yeah.
Is he really Bruce Wayne's brother?
Right.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, so I you know, you're going back for all these things. Like, I love movies.
Yeah.
Tenet, dude, I went to go see Tenet like 4 times in the theater. Just because I'm like, hold on. What? Like, wait, when did the pincer start? You know, I don't even watch Tenet yet. And if you haven't
seen
you must watch. You have haters that are like, oh, that's Christopher Nolan's most stupid, confusing movie ever. It's like you just weren't dedicated to watching and learning and accepting the truth.
Is that an old movie or an old
That
movie?
came out literally during COVID.
Oh, okay. So it's not that old.
So it came out like in 2020.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a good movie. It's got John David Washington and Robert Pattinson.
All right.
Great movie. But I like movies like that. Again, I watch Zack Snyder's movies and I feel the same way, especially when I was watching, you know, like you can watch, dude, like I watch, like I'll do the run. Like I'm like, I'll do a marathon. So I'll start with Man of Steel.
You put the album on.
I'll put the album on.
The Zack Snyder album.
That's Zack Snyder album.
The album on, baby.
Just fucking let it play, dog.
No skipping nothing. Play that shit, start to finish. And the bonus song.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. The bonus track. Oh, all that shit, dog. So I'll still play that shit, and even till now, and it's like it's different shit, bro. It's not like it's like whether it's man, I never saw that before, you know, or sometimes it's like you never thought about it that way. You know, like there's like almost like a new revelation, you know, that shit. You know, like man, like I never thought that it was telling me something about government or something. Or like, damn, I didn't think it was telling me something about life. You know, like, oh damn, I didn't think it was telling me something about father. You know, like there's like messages in between. You know, like bars that are saying something. You know what I mean? Like that dialogue. You know what I'm saying? That I'm like, oh shit, like that. That's what I mean. And then then there's the geeky sci-fi or Easter egg shit. Like, like, oh damn, I didn't notice that Bruce Wayne fucking satellite was there. Yeah, when Enterprise satellite and the Man of Steel, he was setting it all up, you know. And then you get to BBS, like, oh shit, I noticed this, you know, like whatever, you know, like he was hinting on this the whole time, you know, like, and then you even get to the Zack Snyder Justice League, same shit, like, oh damn, this nigga was alluding to fucking, you know, so and so, you know, like things like that, you know what I mean?
And you're like, damn, Bruce Wayne was trying to smash Lois Lane and Wonder Woman.
And Wonder Woman, like, damn, cool, dog. He's a cold ass motherfucker.
Hey, you can't blame him though.
You can't. Hey, look, he's the only guy that without powers. He's clearly got issues. You know what I'm saying? He's gotta make up for it somehow. Like, hey, I'm fucking your girl. Fucking your girl. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? All you girls are getting fucked.
And if you want to fight me, I'm gonna make a suit and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right.
Just give me like 2 months.
Just give me some time. Give me some time.
Don't come looking for me before that. I'll come find you when I'm ready.
Oh man, no, that fucking that shit was crazy when I like learned about this. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, fucking all that to say, I'm leaning towards the Paramount deal for that.
Okay.
Because I feel that it seems like that would make the most sense to get that.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they got the backing of oil and gold, then
and you're already partnered up with them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So shit. I mean,
because there was another article I saw that said that the Saudis want to make some that they personally stated somewhere to somebody that they want to make a DC movie to go against Marvel, and that they feel that the only movies that have done that up until this point are the Zack Snyder DC movies.
Yeah.
Which is true.
I can see. Yeah, I was about to say I can see that.
It's just true. Whether you like Marvel more, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
but you just can't argue that as a fact.
Yeah.
You know, the peak of DC.
Yeah.
Really was during the Nolan and Snyder era.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? But just that.
And like, the Marvel universe has way more movies. There's so much.
It's massive.
And you know what? I'll be honest.
Yeah.
There's probably a good portion of them I don't care for that much, and then they start doing all the shows and all that stuff. Bro, I haven't seen any of those.
Oh yeah.
You know, it almost became oversaturated.
I agree.
Like the good movies up there are still really good movies. They're there. But you know, in comparison, like I'm not gonna sit here and compare Marvel to DC.
Right.
But when you're just talking about movies in particular, like the Zack Snyder DC movies,
right?
You could put those up against some of the best Marvel movies, which is probably only like 3 or 4 that I can count. That I actually am like I myself am like, okay, these are the ones that I got in my playlist. These are the ones that I think are really good. Yeah. And then you're right. I mean, you put them up against on the good movies on this side, bro.
It's just what it is.
It is.
You're not gonna say, oh, well, actually, that new James Gunn Superman, I think that'll actually stand up. Yeah. Come on. You know, or what? Shazam? You know what I'm saying? Wrong, like
Black Adam.
Black Adam, you know, like, and that had potential. Yeah. But you know, that is what that is. They fucking oh man, it just like, look, I was rooting for it. Yeah. I was rooting for The Rock. Yeah. Like, I mean, I see you as that character. Yeah. Like physically. Yeah. But the moment you acted, you weren't that guy. Maybe that's not even your fault. Maybe it's the writers of the movie. Whoever decided to make you this anti-hero, fucked up. Yeah. And whoever decided we're gonna try and still make it kid friendly, fucked up. You're the Black Adam. Mm-hmm. You're a fucking monster, dog. Yeah. You're a villain. Embrace that shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Go fool.
Be that guy.
Yeah. Be that guy. That. You can. Like, you know, and the beauty of it is that's the beauty of being on DC. That's the beauty of being in Warner Brothers. Mm-hmm. The fact that you're not Disney. We're not Disney. Yeah. You don't have to fucking walk on eggshells. Right. Shit ain't fucking rated PG for kids.
Knock each other's girls down, get them pregnant, do all kinds of
shit, dog. All that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can have a father that rapes the mother that creates the villain. Like, damn, dog. Shit. Completely denies you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what exists on this side. Mm-hmm. You guys could have gone crazy. Right. And you chose not
to. And they chose.
Shame on
it. Yeah, they chose.
Shame on it. You had a character that does all that. He is a fucking motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he rules with an iron fist. He's not a fucking, which they kind of dabbled in that a little bit, but like not enough. Yeah, they
wanted to make him into like almost like a babysitter good guy type of thing.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. They wanted him to make him The Rock.
Yeah,
It's like you're not The Rock, you're Black Adam, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you are. Like, you were supposed to be, you're the equivalent of like Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you believe in your cause
Yeah.
at whatever cost.
Fuck everybody up.
And for your cause.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck. And the only time you'll be the anti-hero is when it suits you.
Mm-hmm.
When it benefits Magneto to work with the X-Men, he will. Because why? Because it benefits him.
Yeah.
And his cause. You know, but if it doesn't affect him,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't move the needle for him, you guys are still my enemy.
Right.
You guys are gonna die.
Yep.
If you fuck with me and get in my way. That's who you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's who you're supposed to be. Or Doctor Doom. You know what I'm saying? That's who you are. You know, you're a ruler of this land. Fucking no mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because you all you care about is what you're doing here. You know what I mean? And everybody else is against you.
Right.
Type of shit.
Yeah.
And you're killing them. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's, you know, it's just like you could have gone more darker with that character and you should have. And I think that movie would have been way better.
Yep.
You know?
He should have smashed the mom.
He should have.
He should have not give a fuck about the kid.
That's what they should have done. I'll think what they should have done. They should have actually incorporated Shazam in that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because Black Adam is his villain, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right. They didn't have him at all. They
brought Superman at the end.
Yeah, they also had the guy.
Oh no, they had the Justice Society.
Yeah.
They had, which, don't get me wrong, I like those characters. Hawkman, Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
But you nerfed the characters. Let's say what I mean. Dr. Fate technically is 10 times stronger than what they made him in the movie. He is like the Doctor. They are the same character.
Yeah.
For each of their respective universes.
Yeah.
That's the kind of level he's on. He should have been able to like fuck shit up.
Wizard his ass.
Yeah.
into a fucking box.
Yeah, into a box. Exactly. Yeah. Especially
which one is he under?
Yeah. Especially that villain guy here. That devil looking. I forgot what his name was. But they nerfed him for that. And then they technically nerfed Hawkman because, and this is where it sucks, where you do things, I forget what they call it, but essentially where the writer writes things in purposefully to make sure that whatever the agenda is turns out the way it turns out. And that's again why they nerf a character like Dr. Phil. Well, he can't be too strong because if he's really as strong as he is, technically the movie ends.
Right.
Here now. We gotta whatever. But then technically, let's just say, okay, you don't do all that. But then that scene where Dr. Fate creates the force field type shit to keep himself locked in with the villain at the end, but everybody's outside.
Yeah.
Technically, when Hawkman starts swinging at the barrier with his mace, it's actually supposed to break through it and disrupt it. And if they actually knew their shit about these characters, because the weapon that he has is made out of nth metal, some alien shit, that the properties of it disrupts magic.
Okay.
So like, you guys even fucking failed in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you made him all about brute strength, which is true. Hawkman is that guy. He's like he is strong, but he's not really the strongest. But he still carries himself like he is. So he'll still like try to go up against someone like Superman.
Yeah.
Get knocked around and still keep fighting just the way you saw him in this movie against Black Adam. That is who he is. Yeah. And that kind of gives him an edge, right? But technically, it's the technology he has. Because he's from a race technically called the Thanagarians, an alien race of people that look like hawks, or they have wings. Not even that they look like hawks. They don't look like hawks.
They just have wings.
They just have wings, and then they have armors that look like a hawk.
Yeah.
So they call Hawkman and Hawkgirl, whatever.
Okay.
But again, their technology, their weaponry, he's supposed to be able to disrupt magic. He should have been able to break through that barrier. He was technically supposed to be able to save Dr. Fate and not leave him out in there alone to die. But for the sake of your stupid story, it wasn't even necessary. Like, why did it happen? Like, what about him dying pushes the story? Does that make sense? You know, like
Yeah.
it just didn't really. It doesn't do anything.
It was like a pointless death.
It was a really pointless death. And that was frustrating about it.
Yeah.
Like, you did that for a pointless death.
Mhm.
You know,
Because somebody had to die.
yeah, somebody has to die.
Somebody had to die.
I get
That's the thing.
that.
That
But that was just a dumb death.
Yeah.
You know, because there just wasn't enough to be invested in it. You know what I mean? Like, you just introduced us to these characters.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just introducing us to them. And yeah, you're trying to give this backstory of, like, you know, Dr. Fate's been here for a long time. You know, he's seen people come and go, whatever. So he's kind of got this, like, back to age, whatever.
Right.
He's kind of tired of living this long and whatever the case may be. So that's why he's willing to sacrifice himself, and he's going to be the only one to go up against the guy because he doesn't want to keep living on to see others die,
Mm-hmm.
and then he dies.
Right.
You know, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't enough for me to like really be invested into that story that you're trying to build. You know, it's too many moving pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I really invested in? Is this about Black Adam? Is this about fucking the little kid that you have on the skateboard?
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that.
The shit out.
I feel like that became
The movie.
the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that
Like
kid
the
and his mom?
concept, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. That's what was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. And then you brought in this crew of all these amazing people, and then you know it's almost like, okay, for what?
For what? You know. But fuck. All that to say, yeah, those movies do not stack up
Mm-hmm.
against whatever movie you think is great in Marvel. You're not pointing at those movies to say, "Oh, this is a good." No. You're pointing at BVS, Justice League, Man of Steel, the trilogy. Those are the movies that stack up. You know, that and that approve them to stack up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
And
even
I
in that
can
time
agree
era,
with
that's what it was.
Yeah.
You
I
know what
can
I mean?
agree with that 100%.
You know, people were going to the theaters to see both.
Yeah.
You know, those movies both were like both sides of the movies were successful because people were invested into like, and I felt personally because I felt like just there was diversity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can go to a Marvel movie knowing what you're getting, but then you knew I'm going to watch a DC movie,
Yeah.
and it's not what I'm getting over here. It is a different tone.
Yeah. It's yeah.
You know,
It's
like
much darker.
much darker, more
Yeah.
more mature.
Yeah.
I would say not darker, but mature.
Mature. Yeah.
More
You
mature.
can, you can put it like that. Yeah.
I'd say that because people will take that darker and they'll be like, oh, that's why though. It's too dark. And it's like, it wasn't dark, it was just mature and realistic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it deals with real life ramifications. Right? Like what is darker because what realistically people wouldn't really accept an alien
Right.
living amongst them? That makes it darker?
Mm-hmm.
Like no, that's just
Well,
reality.
it makes it. Well, what I think is darker is actually literally the color tones that they use.
Oh, that's that is what they'll say. This is great scaly color.
yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Oh man. No, they do say that shit. It's kind of crazy. You know? But they do say that, bro. Trust me.
I know.
I've dealt with these
I
guys
know.
online.
I know.
Plenty. And even not even out of life, even at work, now like, you know, because like I'll wear like these hats, you know, at
Yeah.
work or whatever, I'll wear whatever. And so I get into this discussion with some people. Some people actually rock with it. They'll be like, oh, nice hat. You know,
Mhm.
so I'll have my either this one or I'll have the other one that's restored the Snyderverse. Or I have like the hoodies that came out at the time when that movie came out. No man, that's hoodie. Like I'll be at the airport, I have a TSA guy recognize it.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
dope. Then you'll come across the fucking losers. You know, be like,
Ah.
or they'll see the hat,
Uh-huh.
like, dude, at the DMV. At the fucking DMV, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get renew my license or, you know, to
Dude, you're
upgrade
doing
it.
some stuff.
Do
Yeah.
some like real life shit. I got my restored the Snyderverse shit. Yeah, the fucking geek behind the fucking, you know, renewing my shit goes, so it's Snyderverse tattoo. Don't hold your breath. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen, bro. Sorry. It's not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what could I say? I think it was fun with it. Like, whatever I said, like, it reeled more about him, right? And so what I mean by that is like, so he said that about the hat, and then I said something like, well, they said the same thing about the Snyder Cup.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. So it's you never really know.
Yeah.
You know, and then he goes, and I'm like, and then and then I think I said something like, and I'm like, I mean, look, nobody thought Trump would be president.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
And it's just something slick like that. You know? And he goes, something like, oh, that fucking guy. And that told me everything I needed to know. Oh, okay, you're just a fucking hater. Like, on all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for no reason, I have to assume. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I get the disagree that can disagree with it. Even I disagree with the guy. But when people talk like that about those types of things, I'm like, oh, you're too weirdly invested in these type of things in a weird way. You know, like you have hate towards the director you don't know. You have hate towards the first president, I guess, now that you don't know really. You'll say all these things about these guys, and you're really talking out your ass. You know, you're just spewing words that you heard before. You know, like somebody told you. You know, saying like, and that's usually what it is even when it comes to Zach. You know, like most people like are hating. You know, it's like, oh well, I heard this guy's a fucking, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. But do you know that for sure? You know, like, or is this just something you're just irritating because it's what you're constantly told? You know, and that's again that whole conversation between those two things. I was like, I mean, you're just a guy.
You're just one of them people that's just always going to say something.
Yeah, exactly. So you always come across guys like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've come across more people that actually embrace the idea, or those like you know, to see the hoodie that's like the Justice League one, like bro. Don't move wrong. Yeah, like I'm glad that shit came out. You know, it's like, well, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is just that's what we should have gotten. You know, and technically, the crazy part is that's not even the original version. He changed up some things because he felt like, well, you guys kind of know the original version now, right? Because the storyboards were leaked, and so I'm gonna now change. So he changed the storyline. So even if the idea is, if people think the idea is like, oh, we're gonna get what he wrote on the storyboards, he's like, no, I changed it up now. Now it's a whole different story. Because if I'm given the opportunity, I want to give you guys something. I want to surprise you guys still. Right. And give you guys something fresh. You know, might be some similarities. You know, some things like in there, but
I mean, it's still technically the same. Character. The same.
Like,
you know who's involved.
You still know
where it's going.
Where it's going.
You know,
but how they get there is changing.
Right.
You know, now whatever story existed, so it might be that the Bruce Wayne, Lois Lane thing doesn't exist no more. Maybe it still does. You know,
I think it still happens.
I think it's still, I think it does.
I think it happens no matter what. I think he's gonna find it. I think he's happening right now. That's why fucking Flash is like, bro. Did you knock her down already, or am I too early?
That's what he was saying. It's like, damn, it's too early, bro.
Oh shit, man.
Oh shit.
Hey, what do we got?
We got we got Marco in the chat.
Marco.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Marco, what's good?
We got Pastor Melvin, that's the father. We got Pops in the building, so blessing it's time to chop up the pernil. Turkey. You're right about that.
Oh yeah.
You're right about that. We about to eat good. Gino says 100 IP intellectual property. I'm assuming
yes, sir.
The conversation the Saudi deal and all that.
Yeah.
Selling with Warner Brothers. Marcus says rapper freestyle.
Oh shit.
We got you. Not tonight, but we got you. Yeah. We definitely got to maybe do that one time for the one time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we're 3 hours in.
Yeah.
3 hours in, and we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up because I got.
Yeah, you got.
I gotta get out of here.
Drinking, so
I gotta get out of here, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, on that note, I guess Black Thoughts. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think, first off, did you see the new Superman movie or anything new related to DC?
I have not seen the new Superman movie, but it is on my. I do want to check it out. As far as anything new, I mean, the last things I saw was the Justice Leagues.
Okay.
You know, the Batmans and.
Did you watch the new version of Batman?
I did.
What did you think about that?
I did watch that. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it in a way of like when I saw it in theaters, I was like, I don't know. For me, anytime I watch a movie, I kind of like, you know, almost kind of something like I see it one time and I'm like, okay, I got it.
Right.
Let me Let me
Well, yeah.
come back to it another time.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to really gauge
Uh-huh.
how I feel about it. And at first I thought I really maybe didn't like it that much, but then I end up like, I actually kind of do like it.
I agree with that.
And that was almost like the similar thing with that Joker, bro. That Joker's a great movie.
Yeah.
Like when I first, because it was also getting so many bad reviews too. So like when I walked into it, or not when I walked into it, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is really different. This is like what? Okay, well, all right, this is what this is. And then I watched it again, and I was like, okay, all right, yeah, this is good. This is really like I'm rooting for this guy.
Yeah,
like you already know it's good when you're rooting for
the bad guy,
for him.
Yeah, for Joker.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I definitely want to check out the new Superman. I haven't checked it out. I really haven't seen too much of anything.
Truly, you don't have to.
Yeah,
it's not that great, in my opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion, I asked it because I guess I was trying to see if you have an opinion on whoever buys Warner Brothers, if it's actually sold, if it actually gets sold, whether it's the whole company or split, whatever. I guess the question was, do you have an opinion on what you would like to see happen? Whether you would like to see the new owners come in and say, you know what, James Gunn, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're really not doing shit. Let's bring back Zack Snyder, Nolan, the better directors that we've had actually work on our shit, work on, or not our shit, but at that time it would be, but DC and stuff. Would that be the idea, or are you, but you kind of answered, if you haven't seen it, you really don't, I guess, have a... Right.
Well, I mean, without even seeing it, I think I would say the better move is to go back and bring the better directors, because even now, like, they still got that whole Justice League thing kind of still like, okay, well, we touched it up a bit, but there's still lingering parts of it, but they're already moving on to a new Batman and a new Superman, and it's like, okay, what hold on, man, what the fuck's going on here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, so now you kind of shot yourself in the foot.
Yes.
Because now you can't, now you're just doubling back. Now nothing's gonna make sense anymore.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because that's what I felt was the problem with them trying to do this. I'm like, I just feel like you're gonna confuse people.
Yeah.
You literally, even if it was like 2 or 3 years ago that Justice League movie came out, it's still the latest one,
right?
That people still remember seeing.
Yeah.
And then in Black Adam, the last Superman they remember seeing was Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, now you're bringing this new guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you got a new Superman and a new Batman.
And a new Batman.
Yeah.
It's just like, I felt the same way. Yeah. Not like, obviously I know what's happening because I pay attention to these things. But I felt like, from a general audience perspective, for just a casual viewer, I feel like it's gonna backfire you guys.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but then I thought they had a real chance of bringing the Joaquin Phoenix Joker into the new, like, if we're moving on, then I'm thinking they're bringing that Joker
to incorporate Joker,
but then that didn't,
and then that wasn't.
Then that, I don't know what the fuck happened with that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Well, so I feel like all that, it's just like, okay, where is this going?
Yeah.
Versus, obviously the only other thing we have to compare this to is the Marvel shit.
Right.
And that's just going in a linear path. Even if some of it's way out of wild and crazy and super whatever.
Yeah.
It's all just keep moving though.
Yeah.
It's just moving and moving and moving and moving and moving.
Right.
Over here it's like a fucking pretzel. Like, okay, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
But okay. I mean, what can you do?
What can you do is hope that the right company buys Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
And they have some sense.
And we'll buy some stock in that motherfucker.
Exactly. Actually, the stock for Warner Brothers has gone up. If anybody was smart, they would have purchased it when it was still $6. I think it's like up to like 20-something bucks now.
All right.
Because people are now, it's about to get sold.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
So that's what's brought up the interest in that stock. What would have been crazy is if they would have actually sold DC separately, because that was a thing before. Like, actually, that's what, again, like I told you initially, that's what Comcast wanted to do.
Yeah, they just wanted that.
Let's go with DC. Yeah, we just want DC. Which honestly would be great for them.
Right.
But I mean, here's the crazy part. As much as Warner Brothers has done a horrible job of treating that like if it's their beloved or like one of their most beloved IPs, even though they do a sucky job of like tending to it and making sure that they had the right, whatever, like the way that at a certain point, right?
Right.
Again, when they had Nolan, that was the right move. You have Zack Snyder, that's the right move. When you guys changed all that, that's where what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
What'd you guys? You saying, and it was clear that they're, whatever. That I don't want to get too deep. We can get deeper in that conversation, but to wrap up what you're saying and that concept, that idea is that the reality is that even though they have like that weird, again, like they eventually fucked them, dropped the ball on it, they know the worth of it. Because the reality is that once done right, again, and given or in the right hands, that is your money maker.
Right.
Hands down. I mean, and the reality is it still is, right? Like Batman, the new one, even though it's not the best Batman,
right?
But it was still a good Batman.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, like you, I didn't like it at first, and I still don't like certain things of it.
Right. Yeah.
But there's things that I love about it. Like I don't really like how they treated the Batman Bruce Wayne concept in that movie. This emo version, always in his feels about shit, doesn't know how to treat Alfred right. Like this weird. It's just like what the fuck is going on? It was weird, and I just didn't like that version. Yeah. Everything else was like, all right, I guess I could buy it. I still prefer the more trained by ninjas, moving in stealth. Fighting like that. I still prefer that. But okay, you want to go with this I'm armored up RoboCop version of Batman that just I'm gonna take all the bullets, fuck you up. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's a version that can exist. Okay. Yeah. I'll buy that.
And then they went very mafia-like for the, Penguin and the villains.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
That's actually
that was pretty good.
That was dope. And I don't know if you saw the Penguin series.
Yeah. No, I didn't. But I heard a lot of good things about it.
Well, go watch that. That actually was. Yeah. That actually what gave me more.
It made you buy into it a little more.
Into that universe that Matt Reeves is working on there. You know? That once people told me like, yo, that Penguin show, whatever, it made me go rewatch Batman because it does from one thing to the next. Like it actually goes into the series, so to speak. And and I was like able to appreciate it a little bit more. Like okay. And then I still leave at the end thinking like, I just don't know what you did with Bruce Wayne here.
Right.
And I don't really like that version, but everything else, the Falcone family, fucking the Maronis, the whole mafia, like, Penguin actually being connected to the Falcones. That's actually, there's a version of that is real. So I was like, all right, that's cool. But even if it wasn't, I still like that concept. I think discussing actors that don't look like they're who they are as a character, the character, I thought that was one of them. Like Colin Farrell.
Yes.
I would have not,
Yeah.
If I would have not known that was Colin Farrell,
right? Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I would have never known.
I couldn't look at that and say, "Oh, it's Colin Farrell."
Right.
No, I would not know. That's how good that makeup and the way he acts. That's how good it is, But then the Riddler, he was a great villain in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Great
that's
villain.
Right. Yep.
And then even Catwoman. I don't really have anything bad to say about her as a Catwoman. I thought, it's a pretty good Catwoman. I probably still prefer Anne Hathaway.
Oh yeah.
But she's okay, But all that to say that I came out of that movie, okay, it's actually that's actually good, and it's a good universe. I don't like this Batman, but I like this universe. I like I like the tone of the movie. The sound of the score, the doom doom doom. I get it. I actually get what he's trying to do here. I'm not fully sold on the way that they just did Batman, whatever. But then you go into that Penguin series, dude. Bro, I'm in now. If there's anything that I'm excited for DC related, it's just that. I'm okay, I'm actually kind of now interested in what he's gonna do with the part 2 of the Batman. And if we ever get the Gotham PD series that he's gonna do, I'm that universe that he's building there. I'm all right, cool. Now. That being said, and I know I'll be remiss if I don't say this for those, for my followers that, those of us that know what we want. Obviously, that being said, though, don't get it twisted. I still would prefer that they make Ben Affleck's Batman movie and have him come back as Batman. Let him do his movie. I would still prefer that, 100%. You know, but
That's a good take.
I'm just gonna be honest. You know, this universe that Matt Reeves got is good, but yeah, man. That being said, I think for me personally, if whoever buys them, I just hope like they have some common sense.
Which I could buy them.
Hey, dude, I swear.
You're talking about a lot of money being thrown around, man.
That's money. Like, again, whoever does it, dude,
Yeah.
you're coming across. I mean, I just talked about DC because of my fan base and stuff, like my followers, people that my people that I fuck with, whatever is what we do. But the reality is, dude, you're talking about Matrix, Godzilla, dude, fucking Mortal Kombat, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, dude. That's money, dog.
Yeah,
that's
big
money, bro.
Big
money, bro. The animated things that they do, Warner Brother Games, you know what I'm saying? Warner Bros. Music Tower, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's a bag, dude. So whoever comes up on that, they're winning. They're winning. Like whoever it is, whether if it's your boys.
Well, if you're in the talks of even buying it, you're already winning. One way or another.
Yeah.
But if you end up with that egg, oh man,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
but anyways, bro. That being said, we'll end it there. 3 hours and 40 minutes. This is the Chop Shop, guys. You guys already know what it is. We're gonna get back into the swing of things every Tuesdays. Definitely a lot earlier than what we did today. You know, we had a lot of catching up to do. We broke some bread, you know, and but here we are. Next week, we're gonna try and get back to the time we were doing 7, 8-ish, and get back into the swing of things. That being said, appreciate you guys that tuned in. Appreciate you guys that watched this later. Whatever you thought about our conversation, if you have any inputs, opinions, please let us know in the comment sections. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please follow music. You guys already know where to find me. I'm on all music platforms under Il Divino Vega. You can find my boy shit, ACF Slick.
or make sure you get in tune with Slickasso Creative. I'm doing beats, I'm doing videos.
Yes.
I'm doing anything video wise for small businesses or whatever it is. And I'm making beats and I'm doing, whatever. Right. Whatever we need, we'll get it done.
We'll get it done. Make sure you check out my boy's work. That being said, you're gonna see a lot of him around here more often. That being said, guys, much love, much appreciated. God bless. We are out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
I want you to stand up tall and proud. I want you to speak up clear and loud. Brown baby.
Pensando cómo lo puedo lograr, cómo lo puedo hacer, cómo cuido a mi mamá y también a mi bebé. Solo tengo que josear y eso ya me lo sé. Hay días que despierto sin ánimo, pero me tengo que motivar, que nadie te va a ayudar, que no lo vaya a lograr. Eso dicen los demás, pa'l carajo los demás, que aquí pues se les va a enseñar. Aquí les caigo y les traigo un talento que lo dejan bien pálido. Se sorprendieron, algunos dijeron que estos son pa' los que sí tienen talento. De verdad, se jodió todo porque yo nunca voy a parar de josear. Ya, pero un día, ojalá yo con ganar doble A. Dile a Mike Taver que me tire para hacer un collab. Sin pijama, Nati, que me invite a la casa. Ojalá. Ja. Te era algo para sentirme fiebre. El meme. Ahora dejo que el divino Vega que lo parta. Vega.
From the past to the present to the future, been fucking the game up, different angles, Kama Sutra. From handguns to machine guns, flamethrowers to bazookas, goes down in these streets to inside your computer. Your stream's made of tears, Reese's fans like Medusa. Y'all crying in the comment section, shout out Brett Cooper. We're champions, you're cheaters, we're winners, you're losers. When I take off, I'm gone, if you don't keep up, I'll lose ya. I've been contemplating and changing my name to Il Divino. What is that? Italiano, Latino, Boston born, Chicago raised. My roots are in Puerto Rico, y la Boricua, and I'm the last cacique de lo taíno. I transcended from Rex to Regal. Say it's my ego, see how fast you get introduced to my desert eagle. See, nice as Galito, but I know my rights, I'm keeping it legal. Once you level up, gotta watch how they treat you. Fauci, ouchie, I'm afraid of no needle, but don't lie if you a man of the people. See, I can allow you to see me, but I am not see-through. Transparent and honest for you to know that I speak truth, while others be deceitful. A bunch of these clerks now remind me of Smeagol. Whenever your vice can lead you to evil, no cap, I am no saint, but I will not deceive you, never mislead you. Don't ever get it twisted though, I do not need you. See, like Batman, I work best alone. I stayed loaded like Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. It's nothing when I'm gone, man, easy phone home. It's just like Jay-Z and Kanye, return to the throne. It's the rise of the empire, attacking the clones. While everyone's sheep now, I am the goat. I believe in myself now, if nobody won't. There's no need to lie, cause I know that you don't. I just hope you got my rise of the empire, attack of the clones line. You know, as the empire rises, we're witnessing the fall of the republic. Everybody that just follows suit is a bunch of sheep, just like the clones doing what they told. Just know who Palpatine is though, you know? Shout out Joey B. From Chicago to Boston, Midwest to the East Coast, and this island in the Caribbean known as Puerto Rico is why the bars are lethal. Got me going beast mode in this game called life. You better know some cheat codes. Il Divino's back, someone let the streets know. 6 shots for the folks and 5 shots for my peoples. I think it's high time we all have a sit down. Can we all agree the game is gone to shit now? Like the fall of Rome, the death of Romulus, history repeating itself if you know it's obvious. If you had your head inside of a book instead of binoculars, you'd be able to see without a pair of binoculars. Our tax dollars being spent towards the damned omnibus, where the rich stay rich, commoners remain commoners. The tentacles and everything like a damn octopus. Mass media, mass hysteria, how they control the populace. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed in God we trust. Yeah, everyone lives in fear around me, the truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed in God we trust. Yeah, everyone lives in fear around me, the truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Living in the shy, can't let them catch me snoozing. Dudes be shooting just for the amusement. I refuse to be a victim, never be a loser. When your city is a war zone, who gives a fuck about Putin? And there ain't none safe about the safety act. There's more safety in being strapped, they should choose you, shoot back. Those odds are better than getting caught laying on your back. Don't believe me, check the stats, I'm just bringing you the facts. With my hand on the Bible, I swear to rap the truth. By mighty God, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. My people perish for lack of knowledge, my knowledge I share with you. There's nothing we can't accomplish, one head ain't better than two. That's the purpose of a democratic republic. Discussion on every subject, in truth, logic, and reason, till we reach an agreement. A nation under God is how the states united. Got out of the picture, look how gradually we divided. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed in God we trust. Yeah, everyone lives in fear around me, the truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk. Cash rules everything around me, and on every dollar bill it's printed in God we trust. Yeah, everyone lives in fear around me, the truth will set you free. Quick shout out to Elon Musk.
Arrogance is the primary ingredient that will make you assume you can take action without God. Arrogance. That's actually what it is. You think you got this, and you